Okay, hello, hello. Hopefully, the microphone is working. Hopefully, we're live. Hopefully, you all can hear me. Bunch of hopefullys because I'm not certain of anything today. Still have this to solve later. Uh, just 1 second, okay? Let me leave this open here together with this. Perfect. And now I think we can start proper. So let me yeah, okay. Perfect. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate, but it's whatever. Hello Big Pew. Hello Kodokunasu. Welcome to the stream. Gonna have to keep watch of like how this evolves. And let's finally start. So, the game didn't really update yet, so I can't really do my dailies. But we recently got the solo raid, so we can start with that while we talk about like some anime. Since someone wanted me to like talk about one second. A couple of anime that he requested. Before we do though, like okay. Tell me if this is better, okay? But yeah, are you guys familiar with anime like School Days, Mars of Destruction, that type of stuff? Like, I want to talk about some like bad anime today, so well, it's not gonna be all bad, but like I mostly want to focus on really like bad anime. So yeah, are you familiar with those ones or no? I have heard of School Days, and I heard people say it was shit.
Let's get
I
this
mean,
party started!
it is shit. Like, it's pretty infamous, like, really awful anime. Okay. Kodokunasu, of course, has to say that it has a nice ending. Yeah, sure, buddy, sure. Though there isn't much to, like, discuss. It's just an anime with like a really awful protagonist that more than anyone else you wonder like how anyone likes him. Like, you know those protagonists in like Herons where like they're so boring that a lot of people say, oh, no human would actually like these types of like people, right? Like the protagonist of School Days is such an awful person that you wonder how anyone would like that guy. It's not just a matter of no, how would this guy be popular with girls? No, how would he be popular with people? Like, who the hell would want to be this guy's friends? That's how awful this guy is, right? So there's this. There's the fact that like he takes this opportunity. It's not like a conventional heron. Like, I think in like the third episode, he already gets a girlfriend, right? And but all these women keep throwing themselves at him, and so he essentially like betrays his girlfriend, like again and again and again. which is why a lot of people like those two factors make people really not like this anime, and the ending like makes it even worse. The ending just compounds these like aspects which were already bad and make them like even worse. Like, it is a deserved ending since it's kind of a payback for him being such a piece of shit. But it's still so like School Days is just an awful anime. Like filled with terrible characters that just make you just hate essentially. In that sense, you could say that the actual ending is the best part, since, like, at least in that ending, the protagonist gets his comeuppance, you know? Is it like those Persona Heron endings? Imagine those Persona Heron endings if they ended with murder. Yeah, when I say that the protagonist gets his comeuppance, I'm not exaggerating. Like, he actually, like, gets really punished. Like rightfully punished for what he does, you know? So no, it's not some silly haha, like how dare you cheat on me kind of thing. No, he actually just gets murdered.
So, this is how powerful maids can be.
Honestly, I wouldn't recommend that, Big Pio. If you want to have the best experience, you should watch, I think, up until kinda the halfway point, like episodes 1 through 6. And after you're done with episodes 1 through 6, then you watch the final episode, and that's the best experience. What did... Though, like, you mentioned something interesting. What do you... since you watched it, what do you think about Infinite Stratus? What's your kind of opinion on that anime, up until the point you watched? Hey, come on, Rudius isn't like a tenth as bad as Makoto. Like, come on. And like we already talked about her, like she is like Anchor, you know? She is one of the maids we ranked on like the maid video, remember? I'm only like 2 episodes in, but I mean the world seems interesting. The characters are already shaping up to be hollow though. I see. Dummy. Okay. This game only updates in about like an hour. So like... Hey, wait. Is Big Pew wowing too? Like, I thought you said you weren't a lolicon. Oh, now this is interesting. But yeah, this game doesn't update, like... One sec. This game will only update like an hour from now. So, sure she is, buddy. Sure she is. While we wait for that, we're going to be doing some Bone stories. Fucking even Big Pew got Big Pew sing. Actually, that's something interesting. I wanted to ask Big Pew specifically one thing, because I remember in like one of my old what's the name, Arknight Sandfield streams, I mentioned that King Crimson had the power to see the future, right? He can see 10 seconds into the future. And I think Big Pew was the one that said that this power just sounds like really complicated. And I want to understand why. Like, why do you think the power to see 10 seconds into the future sounds complicated to you. Her name is Anchor. Let me just put on her. 1 sec. Her name is Anchor. Like the childhood friend, I forgot her name already. It feels so weird to see her acting like that within like 5 minutes of meeting the dude. I don't know, man, maybe later it's gonna seem reasonable, but like now, but like at the start it feels so forced. I see. Because if you see 10 seconds into the future and act because you saw 10 seconds into the future, did you still see 10 seconds into the future? No. Like, see, you saw 10 seconds into the future that would occur had you, like, not done anything. Like, but now you have the chance to do something about it. Like, for example, you can see 10 seconds into the future where, like, you got shot in the chest. And, like, because you saw that future, you like used your shield to protect your chest and avoid getting shot, you know. So you still saw 10 seconds into the future, but because you saw 10 seconds into the future, like, you can now change the future, you know. So that's how it works. I don't know, that doesn't seem too complicated to me, but anyway. There are still quite a few, like, Bond stories that I haven't done yet. So yeah, I think I'm just going to start with the maid one. We're going to be doing, like, private story. Too many futures for me. Okay, I see. But yeah, there's also like Mars of Destruction that I wanted to talk about. But that one is like not bad because of the script. Well, the script is not like really like anything to write home about. Is like sort of generic. It's just like soldiers fighting like aliens that came from like Mars. But then it turns out that the Martians are actually like the original Earthlings that got like chased from the Earth by like the Martians, which are us. So essentially it was a whole planetary switcheroo, and like, yeah, it's really confusing. But it's not like a especially bad story. It's mostly talked about because the animation is like god awful. Like, we like joke about like One Punch Man season 3 or like Blue Lock, like none of those anime had got anything like on Mars of Destruction. It's truly like the epitome of bad animation. Oh, also, welcome to the stream, Akira. We're talking exactly about the anime like you wanted me to talk about. Wow, Private E's beautiful, big, black and white eyes. Oh my, her eyes are yellow. But yeah, there are some other anime that Akira wanted me to talk about. But, like, I'm going to be talking about those other two that I can talk about after we advance a bit through like Private story, because I also want to get through that. Welcome, dear guest. Please follow me to your table. A moment, Private, if you please. Yes, what is it? Oh, I have taboo tattoo on my backlog because you said it sucked. Why would you torture yourself like this? Like, when I say it sucks, I don't mean that, like, oh, like, it says shit about lollies and that's why I think it sucks. No, it's not. I don't say this ironically. Like, it genuinely, like, sucks ass. Like the plots, the animation, like the characters, the fight scenes, it all sucks. Like, why would you torture yourself like this? Like, I'm a YouTuber, so I could make a video on taboo tattoo, simply like for the money. But why would you torture yourself like this, you know? I like having material to talk shit. You know what? Fair. That's a good reason, actually. Ade leans over and whispers softly into Private's ear. I watched Big Order to the end after. Again, fair point. You ought to address the customers as master. Right. Right, this way, master. That's much better. Excuse me. Yes? I'd like to order. I beg your pardon? Could you please speak up a bit? Leans in. Privately approaches the customer and listens attentively. I'm sorry, could you please repeat that? Very good. Honestly, I don't like materials like I watch plates so you don't need to. No, I wouldn't make a video like that. I would just like, because that's a very smug title. Like, I would just make a video like, oh, why Taboo Tattoo like has the worst like fight scenes in anime history. Like something like that. And yeah, Coco is really cute. Yeah. One more thing, this is my first stream tapping in on stream from my laptop's new operating system, Arch Linux with KDE Plasma for the desktop. Cool. Here's your soft and fluffy omurice. Enjoy your meal. Wait, you didn't recite the spell. Oh, well, there is a spell, but you know, it's not really working right now. God, she really doesn't want to. Huh? Sorry, that was just a joke. Would you like me to say it now? Yes, please. Alright. Become tastier. Become tastier. Coochie woochie boing. God, one thing I don't like about NIKKE, I think I already talked about this, is that they have some of those translators that absolutely refuse to put any sort of Japanese in their translations. So they couldn't just like keep the moe moe kyun. No. They gotta Americanize this shit. Like, I really don't like this. I can't find the post anymore. Pretty sure it's still there, but I'm blind, I guess. Anyone else made anime recs for you? I only recall one comment on that post besides mine. That one was from Afisha, and no, Afisha didn't recommend me anything. I'm just going to go through some of the ones you asked me to, like, comment about. It's feeling nice, and I made sure to put a bunch of anime girls on my desktops and cursors. Nice. Someone gotta fire Privately. She's a terrible mate. Hey, come on, like, she's new to the job. She's learning. Like, were you never a beginner at anything? Like, come on. Good maids recite the spell without being asked. Watching bad anime before shit talking it is admirable in a sense, you know? Fair. Maid, I'm thirsty. Milk, please. I don't think any of the... Whatever, man. Anyway. Honestly, I don't mind. It gets to the point around that is cringe with love. Again, that's fair. No, I was born... whatever, man. Please enjoy. Oh, I wanted to know what other stuff people recommended. I'm pretty sure some people recommended like some stuff on stream, but I still haven't gotten around to those recommendations, so I can only talk about the animes I've already watched for now. But I have them all registered in a big list, so don't worry, it's not like I lost those recommendations. You've gotten quite good at casting those spells, haven't you? You don't have to praise me for everything I do, you know? You did well today again. Feels like every day here is my first day. Trying to adapt to this job is way tougher than I like to admit. You say that, but you made remarkable improvements since the beginning. Really? I beg to differ. The time has come. It's time for your final assignment. Complete this and you will officially graduate to become a professional maid right here. so I can finally get out of here? I'll do it. When do we start? It's a perilous mission, fraught with danger. Are you sure you're up for it? Of course I am. What reason could I possibly have to refuse? I'll take on any mission you throw at me. Alright, then you have to... Cliffhanger. Why are you just standing there? What do you think? I've got something I need to discuss with you, you goof. I mean, I have something to discuss with you, master. Ada was the maid in the screen with Pri when I entered stream, right? Yes, she is the one with the long maid dress, yes. What's with the outfit? What about it? What's wrong with my outfit? It's a maid outfit. Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Considering that I'm a maid and all now. Alright then, what's a maid like you doing here? Was Private always a maid? No, she... Private actually has like 3 jobs in the arc. She's a teacher at MMR Vocational School. She's a maid at like the cafe Made for You. And she's a Fed. Like she's a government agent. Are all Nikkes drawn by the same artist? Coco looks familiar. No. They all like try to have this very consistent art style. It's not like FGO, like a lot of artists work on Nikke, but they're always instructed to keep a consistent art style, like actual anime, you know, so we don't have that like problem, quote unquote, where the style of the game seems all over the place. I watched that new members only episode and I must say I guessed in horror there. There was so much unnecessary nudity in the background gameplay. This is a skill issue, obscure anime that I must... thank you for watching the new like members only video. Holy shit, she's a wage slave. Pretty much everyone in Triangle is a wage slave. Like, I'm pretty sure her boss, like, which I don't remember the name of, also complains that she is always like swamped with work. So yeah, pretty much everyone in her squad, Triangle, is like a wage slave, yes. Girl has more jobs than Julius. Aniplex and Lasango should take notes. Anyway. Aniplex and Lasango. Oh, yeah. True. I'm here to offer you a special experience. I'm supposed to act as your private maid. Seriously? Just a heads up, alright? Opportunities like these don't grow on trees, you know? So you better off not turning it down. Sorry, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. What? Did... the fuck, Commander? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that? Good, I knew you would accept it straight away. Wait, what? Did you just reject my offer? Yep, that I did. Are you seriously going to turn down this awesome offer? Tell me why, I want the reason. Repeat what you just said. What? About wanting a reason? That's it, that's why I'm turning you down. I don't know the reason behind all this. Well, this is the mission for me to become a professional maid. So, is this related to you becoming a professional maid? Yes, I've been handed a mission. It's the final one before I become a professional maid. Apparently, I have to serve as someone's exclusive maid and make sure they're satisfied. And that someone is me? That's right. Why me? What do you mean, why? You're the only person I could think of course. Why are you so intent on becoming a professional maid? Because this is the only way I can graduate and move on from this maid thing. Spoiler, she never moves on from the maid thing. She, like, periodically, like, does this job, I think every few weeks, essentially. Anyway, is that reason enough for you? You better not turn me down again, or else. I'm serious. I'll be back this time tomorrow. So I'll see you then. She didn't really give Hin a choice, actually. I was just about to agree to this, but sure, let's go with it. One sec. I'll send you a video. You can beat all the bosses without transforming or getting stripped. You don't have to do this. Just want an excuse to share the cool tech I found. Cool. Also, you do no stripping. You can play Halal Seran Kagura. I do not wish to do that. That said, when more people like come to the stream, I'm going to make a poll for the stream in which we're going to decide if like the next Seran Kagura stream should be like censored or not. If not enough people join the stream, I'll just do a poll on like the actual community tab. Hello, Master. I'm Private, your exclusive maid. Hi there. I'm surprised. Thought you'd be more startled, honestly. Don't tell me you're actually used to this sort of thing. Should I? Not at all. I knew it. There's just no way you'd have a personal maid before me. Sure, let's go with that. Like, I never had a personal maid. No, that never happened in NIKKE. No. I did have one before. What? You did? Who was it? Who? Just kidding. He isn't kidding. Like, there was... No, yeah, it was Soda. Soda was his personal maid, actually. Anyway, what kind of work are you going to do? I've not really decided yet. Since I'm here to satisfy you, just let me know if there's anything you require. Okay, let me unzip my pants. I can handle stuff like cleaning, doing laundry, cooking, boob jobs. or whatever else you might need. So you do anything I ask? Only if that will satisfy you. Then start by cleaning this room. Just cleaning? That's it? Why, can't you do it? How can that be? I'll make this room so immaculate you can eat off the floor. With that, Private starts cleaning. I leave the room so as to not get in her way. Meanwhile, inside the room, holy shit. Okay, there are 5 people. Okay, apparently, according to YouTube, there are actually 5 people watching. So I'm just going to use the opportunity. Let me see if this... Yep, 5 people. So, fuck it, actually. Should the... Yeah. Should the next Seran Kagura string be censored? Yeah. Okay. Okay, please vote. Wait. Why is there only one option? What? Okay. So yeah. Please vote on like this poll here. So like we can see. Essentially, I'd like to put more on the like question. But what I mean to say with censored is that, like, do you want the Seran Kagura to streams to continue adult only, like normal, or would you prefer them to be censored so that they can be like not demonetized essentially? Like, I'll do whatever you guys prefer. And the next Seran Kagura stream is going to be it's going to be what's the name? Next week. Yeah, next week. The reason why it only shows 3 people on the list is because like that list only like counts, I think, people who have commented, you know? So it's not that only 3 people, it's only that only 3 people commenting and there are 2 lurkers, you know? Like that list doesn't include lurkers, I don't think. But you guys are actually talking a lot, so let me address your comments. I think she's a job tsundere. She says she hates her job but goes to it every week. Uh-huh. She's definitely a tsundere in many aspects, not just in her feelings for the pro tag. I don't know, people's notifications probably didn't send out again. We're being censored by big YouTube. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. This maid, she doesn't deserve to graduate. Good maids service their masters as soon as they wake up. True and real. Correction is needed. She should direct herself to the sleeping quarters. What was that anime called again? Please make an embarrassed face and show me your pain. Good reference. You heard PUOA. No, there are not. The number. Okay. Will you do the Arc Ranger story? Once it updates, yes. Also, welcome to the stream, Gummigan. On the list. Bro exposed the motherfuckers with social anxiety in the chat. That's not what I wanted to... Whatever, anyway. Wait, where's the, like, I made a poll, right? Where's the fucking poll? Like, how do I see the results of the poll? Are you guys seeing it? Or, like... God damn it, YouTube wants me to use these features, but, like, whatever. I think most people voted no anyway, so it's fine. I just fully recovered and find out why I was dehydrated that day. Went to the doctor just to be safe. Turns out I was constipated. I'm glad you're better now. Yeah. That's the cool part. You don't. It's an on. Anyway, moving on. Cool, this is the cup that the commander uses. Privately, gingerly picks up a cup and examines it closely. He seems to be quite fond of this design. I'll have to get him something similar next time I'm out shopping. Oh god, she really lets her feelings out when she thinks no one is hearing. And thanks for telling me the results of the poll, guys. What the heck am I thinking? Why would I even consider getting something for him? Startled by an unexpected jolt, Private hastily sets down the cup. It's not because the commander likes it that I wanted to buy it. It's just because I like the design, that's all. Yeah, that's it. God, she's such a tsundere, she's a tsundere to herself. This is brilliant. What's all that noise, Private? Is everything okay in there? It's nothing, it's nothing, Master. Nothing wrong, no need to worry. Nikke should let you take a canon wife. Actually, there are some games that let you do that. I think Snowbreak and Girls Frontline let you... Well, Snowbreak, Girls Frontline, and Azure Lane, I think are the 3 gacha games that actually let you marry, like, one of your waifus, right? In fact, there was this huge uproar in the Zenless Zone Zero community because some people actually believed that they were going to implement a marriage system in that game, and everyone was super excited for it. But turns out it was just like a lie, a rumor, you know? But yeah, they really should. Like, there are some games that like get huge money out of that. The fuck, Gummy? Do you drink 1 drop of water per week or so? No, that was like a specific incident, Akira. Like, he got dehydrated once because it was particularly hot that day. It's not like he's getting dehydrated, like, constantly, you know? Who knew you could, it could make you so dehydrated, and the pain was crazy after too. Again, all I can say is that I'm glad you're okay now. 1 hour later. Commander, drawer. Privately, discreetly opens the drawer. There isn't nothing my eyes! What's he doing with such an obscene magazine? Just cleaning, so don't come in. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed, the commander. Like, he literally lives in a city full of beautiful half-naked ladies, and he's still like reading obscene magazines. Like, you would think that one picture out of any of these ladies would be enough to satisfy his urges, but no. And the worst part is a lot of them would offer them willingly, so he really has no excuse. Oh, I think it was him who was talking about heat stroke in an earlier stream. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you really should hydrate better, Gamigan. Marrying the clanker. Nice. That's why GFL2 is the GOAT. 3 hours later. So this is the type of music that the commander likes. Doesn't she only... I think Privacy is legit a bad maid. Like... This is just one room, and it doesn't even look like a particularly big room. Like, what do you mean she's taking 3 hours to clean it? Like, my maid, my human maid, by the way, can do that in like half an hour. I wonder what he finds so appealing about it. Do-do-do. La-di-da. It's not as bad as I thought. Hold on, I should note down the song title. Private begins diligently writing down the singers and the song titles. 6 hours! What do you mean? How bad a maid are you? She's been too busy huffing the commander's clothes, clearly. Wait, you have a maid? Forget that. Anyway. A Nikke story where the commander has a revolving door of Nikkes in his room. That's better, Gummigan. And I think this happened actually. There was a I think a April Fool's event where like this happened. If I have time, I'll play like a scene from that event for you guys. The Angels of Delusion song by Ayoban is still playing back in my head. I heard that wasn't as uncommon in places that aren't called the United States of America. Now there's no sound at all. With a hint of unease, I decide to take a peek inside. The state of the room has not changed a bit, making me wonder what exactly Privacy has been up to all this time. Yeah, that's a terrible maid. You get a 0 out of 10. Every human being should drink a minimum of 1.5 liters per day. The actual recommendation is for you to drink 2 or more liters of water. Master, I told you not to come in. Oh wait, will you be rolling for any future Arc Rangers? Yeah, definitely. Like, if they release like Arc Ranger Blue or Arc Ranger Red, I'll definitely be rolling for them. Like, guaranteed. I'm cleaning. Let me help. No, you don't have to. I mean, clearly I do. I can do it on my own. Oh, I mean, clearly you can't. Grok translate litter to America. Oh my god. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let me do this. Please. I want to help. Well, if you're that insistent on helping, okay. Okay, about half a gallon. Like, people should drink, like, the medical recommendation is for people to drink about half a gallon of water per day. Well, if you're that insistent on helping, I guess you can lend a hand. The unreliable maid, that's putting it lightly. But yeah, we should probably, like, actually talking... Thanks, Grok, I swear. Should probably be talking about, like, another anime. Are any of you guys familiar with, like, Dungeon of Black Company? Before I talk about it, I want to see how many people know that anime. How may I be of service today? Recalling the cleaning Private did the day before, it seems like cleaning might not be a good idea. Can you do my laundry? You mean wash your clothes? Easy peasy, just like yesterday. I'll get that taken care of and be right back. A moment later, this isn't even a big load. I'll be done with it in no time. I have to make up for my screw-up before. What about Archranger Blue? Will you be rolling for her? Again, like, if either Red or Blue are released in the future, I'll be rolling for them. Any Archranger is an instant roll. Like, I already rolled for, like, Archranger Black. If they release Red or Blue in the near future, they will be guaranteed rolls as well. Have to make up for my screw-up before. Okay, first up, the commander's close. Private casts a few furtive glances in both directions. Then, of course, then sniffs the pile of clothes. They smell wonderful. Fucking pervert, I swear. Private quickly tosses the clothes she was holding on into the washing machine. What in the world came over me just now? It must have been because I was curious about what detergent he uses. It's definitely not because I like him. I think you need to, like, do more than just like the person to want to sniff their clothes. I think you're just a pervert. In a split second, Private's hand freezes. Swoosh. Private swiftly darts into a corner of the laundry room. Oh my gosh. The commander's underwear. I didn't realize this was his style. That makes me think that he doesn't wear, like, the regular boxers. I wonder what kind of... you know what? I don't want to know, actually, now that I think about it. What are you doing in the corner? Master, what are you doing here? I was just curious about how you were doing. What is it you got behind your back? What? What are you talking about? I'm not hiding anything. Then why are your hands behind your back? Can't you see I'm in the middle of doing laundry? Just hurry up and leave already. After being chased away by Private, I make my way back to the commander room. 1 hour to clean clothes. Come on, man. Actually, what is considered sexy underwear for men? There is actually, like, triangle underwear for men, right? There is that. And, like, there are actually, like, thongs for men. So, there is actually, like, sexy male underwear. Though, like, if the commander wears either of those is something I don't want to know. All done. That felt like it took a while. Of course it took some time. You should have seen the number of clothes I had to wash. Somehow I don't entirely believe her, but I'll let it slide for now. Are you feeling warm? Huh? No, I'm not. Why do you ask? Your face is red. And your clothes seem a bit wet too. Oh my god, what was she doing? I think I don't feel too well. Since I finished my test, I should be on my way now. Without uttering another word, Private scurries off in a hurry. With a sense of apprehension tugging at my heart, I head to the laundry room, only to find my clothes hanging there, dripping with water. It seems like I need to do another spin cycle. Yeah, she's not a good maid. Anyway, let me address some of you guys' comments before continuing. 1.5 is the minimum. The actual amount depends on your EMC. Don't know what it's called in America words, but 2 is just a common average for almost everyone. I think I heard of it before. Let me look it up. No, I don't think I've seen it. The capitalism isekai. How many would know this underrated anime, Riddle of the Devil? I heard about it. The only thing I know about it is that it's Yuri and that it has a beach episode or at least swimsuit episode where one of the girls wears a straight up diving suit instead of a bikini or one piece. That's all I know about that anime. Akuma no Riddle is an old classic for the Yuri bros. Okay, imagine this idea for a tsundere. There's someone with a split personality, like 2 personalities in their head. One side has a crush and the other actually hates the guy. Actually, that sounds like a banger idea. I had that similar idea, but it would be with 2 twin sisters. There's this dude that has 2 twin sisters, and one of them really likes him, and the other really hates him. So but they both look essentially identical, right? So he can never tell if he's talking to the one that hates him or with the one that likes him at a glance, right? That would be the story. And actually your idea is a way better way to implement that, since it will make it doubly confusing because it is the same person, but you still don't know what to expect. Yeah, Yuri anime with great story and great action. Oh, hello Teto, welcome. Gummy, I want a Marcilago anime so much. Okay, Mr. Owe, you're hating. 1 hour to wash clothes isn't crazy, since you gotta start the washer and takes an hour for the clothes to wash. You know what? Fair. I went too far, sorry. I can see the commander wearing a tongue. I don't want to imagine that. Oh my god, I saw that Deme shit Deme shit too. Just more proof that Twitter is the bottom of the bucket of social media. Just use Pixiv now. You do well to do that. You hear what Deme said to Chibi Reviews? Yeah, I heard that. Don't you worry, Gummy Gun. And you wanna know the sadder part? I was actually on her side on this whole story. Not completely, but I was more on her side than on the side of the people criticizing her. But I saw what she said to Chibi and I was like, you know what? You get what you deserve, bitch. Completely killed my whole sympathy for her. By the way, about the Serankagura stream, what do you mean by censoring it? Games natural censorship or you manually censor it? No, it's just that I was asking people, should I censor it with the game's own tools? Disable the ecchi animations and disable the dress break, stuff like that? Or should I keep it as it has been, you know? That's what I wanted to know. I need to check later if there are any new chapters online for Make You Black Company. I think the manga only releases full volumes. Interesting. I'll get back to it, to talking about it. I just need to get caught up with the comments. That's not the only thing wet. Her cat down there is wet. Sure. So Private can't cook, can't clean, and can't wash. Clearly, all she's good for... Yeah, clearly. Hi, Ichiban. Oh my god, that's actually an amazing idea, obscure anime. No, your idea is better. Okay, if you say so. Ichiban became Teto. Then I miss my wholesome Ichiban account. There's only one, there's literally only Yakuza, Toho, and Blue Archive content there. Just imagine the shenanigans. Bro, just passing here, I'm on a World Cup mood greetings. PD, Emma, best Nikkei waifu. Welcome to the stream, Andres. Welcome. Anyway, have you watched Dungeon of Black Company, an isekai about miners, the mining type? Yeah, Teto, did you watch Dungeon of Black Company? I want to know before we continue with the stream. I think they may found a method. Are you going to take back shots on stream to get more popular one day? No. What the? No. What? Anyway. Yeah, crazy how far she would go, evil tuber. Deme loves getting cracked on streams, her favorite. I am not addressing that point. What happened with the account? That was a goddamn typo. PD2. If you want to stream Seran Kagura uncensored, I'll watch it. Most people want me to stream it uncensored, so that's what I'll probably do next week. Anyway. Well, privately, a good one thing racking in the money for 2 jobs. I guess she could be a breadwinner in the relationship. She actually has 3 jobs, Gamigan. But anyway. Anyway. Because I wouldn't recommend it to be censored, only if the censorship is something manual. Like, remember a guy playing Camp Buddy, an H game, and he would censor the H parts with stock images of koalas to cover up the private parts. Could still pretty much see what was happening even with the censorship. No. I'm talking about like with the censorship of the actual game. But yeah, to tackle Dungeon of Black Company for a bit. Like, I really like that anime because of the protagonist. Like, essentially is a like buff Kazuma who really likes money. Like, the whole anime is essentially about this dude who has absolutely no powers. Instead of killing the demon lord or whatever bullshit, he just goes and does various schemes to try and get rich in like the other world that he reincarnates to, right? It's a really creative isekai, you know? Unfortunately, I watched it quite a while ago, so the details are kind of blurry. All I remember is that the protagonist is goated. The lizard man is like a really likable character. I think, yeah, Dungeon of Black Company is also like really cool because it doesn't have a heroine. Like, not truly. Like, there's one girl that actually likes the dude, and like there's one trap that likes him. So it's kind of, instead of a heroine, it's more of a love triangle between him, the girl, and the trap, you know? So yeah, unfortunately I can't comment on it on anything more than broad strokes, but it's definitely like a great anime I would recommend to people. The character designs are also fantastic. Oh yeah, it has a really like cute dragon lolly. I think it has actually 2 dragon lollies now that I remember. Or was the other one a demon? Anyway, the point is that there are 2 adorable like monster lollies. I would like uncensored, but I'm worried about the channel. I hope it doesn't go down. No. I can just make the stream adults only, and then it's fine. Did anyone watch the new Cozier Lobster video? He's just like me, for real. I didn't watch the newest one. The last one I watched was like King's Exit. The new one I didn't watch. Then the art must be very expensive to live in. Why do you say that? New waifu got in 9th place in my top 10 waifu. OMG, I'm definitely going to watch it. I like the dragon girl so far. I love dragon characters. She really is like super adorable. But yeah, through the final mission. How may I be of service today? The memory of the cleaning and the laundry services provided by Privacy flawed my thoughts. Do you know if you can post links in the chat? I don't think you can, I'm sorry. My new number 9 is Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. I mean, that's a pretty goated choice, honestly. I don't blame you. The only thing left is you can cook for me. Yeah, bro caught a Pokemon Dragon Lolly and her shiny variant, dark skin Dragon Lolly. Okay, so I was remembering correctly. 3 fucking jobs, she must barely have time for herself. Ah, okay, so that's what you're talking about. Yeah. No. It's just like Big Pew said, like pretty much every member of Triangle, like Private and I don't remember the other 2. But pretty much all of them are wage slaves. Like they barely have time for anything. So yeah, that is true. Oh, you're hungry? How can I be of service today? Implies that she is of service ever. She's never of service. Well, she sucks at all her jobs, so she must have a lot of time to herself. Hey, she doesn't suck on all her jobs, okay? She's an amazing teacher and like a really good fed as well. Like, it's just that has a maid, because you have to understand, there's a whole event where she becomes a maid, you know? This is like the very early parts of her development, but throughout the event, she like learns quickly how to be a good maid, and she ends up doing that pretty well as well, you know? So I'm going to defend my girl Private. She is actually a really competent person. She just takes a while to get used to things, okay? She's not an amazing teacher because her boobs don't get better when I get questions from the comments that pop up in my comment section. I love it. I've cooked a whole bunch at the maid cafe, so I'm pretty confident. God damn it, Gamiga. Like, I'm not even going to address that comment. You ate right here. Wait a sec. A moment later. Here's your soft and fluffy omu rice. Private sets down a plate of omu rice with my face skillfully drawn ketchup. See? She can even do like ketchup art. At first glance, it seems perfectly fine. Try it. Oh wait, Master, if you would like, I can recite the spell for you? Yes, please. Become tastier. Become tastier. Thump. Wait, that's not right. Coochie woochie boing. Dig in. Thanks, I will. I scooped up the mouthful of the omu rice and take a bite. Uh-oh, you don't look too happy. I poured my heart and soul into making this. Don't tell me it doesn't taste good. It's too spicy. What? That can't be. Oh my gosh, it's so spicy. How is that possible? I didn't even add anything spicy. Don't tell me. After trying out some of the ketchup she used, Private's face grows ashen. How is this even possible? This isn't ketchup at all, it's hot sauce. Seriously, I can't even get cooking right. I was so sure I could handle this at least. It's all your fault. God damn it, Private. I was just about to defend you. Honestly, ketchup art isn't hard at all. Fucking look at the prodigy over here. Like, fucking humble bragging, I swear. Oh, ketchup art isn't hard at all. Yeah, it isn't hard if you are an amazing fucking artist like you. Not everyone has like heavenly hands, you know? Not everyone can do this type of stuff you can. Bastard. How is it my fault? You knew I wouldn't be able to help myself. Why would you ask me to clean your room of all places? The place you live in that's filled with all the things you use on a daily basis. I never stood a chance. I couldn't resist my curiosity about every little detail, that's why it took so long. As if that wasn't enough, you even asked me to do your laundry. Of course I'd be curious about the clothes you wear and the detergent you use. But seriously, how could you be so careless? You even had your underwear in your laundry pile. Anyway, there was no way I'd ever be able to finish a load properly. So what I'm hearing is that you're a pervert. And last but not least, the cooking. I was beside myself with excitement at the mere thought of you eating something that I had made personally. So I wasn't able to concentrate at all. So there you have it. I'm done. Officially finished with this whole professional maid thing. I'm leaving. As Pravati turns to leave, I grab her hand. I normally draw cats or penises with my hot sauce. The duality of man in a single man. I fucking teto, I swear to Christ. Oh, fucking. Oh. That's because it is right out of a rom-com. Like, she's one. Obviously, every character in NIKKE is a waifu character, but this is like one of the waifu characters, you know? You can't just cut and run after telling me you have feelings for me. Wait, what? What in the world are you talking about? All those feelings of curiosity and excitement, they reveal to me that you like me. Well, don't be ridiculous. How could I ever feel that way about you? If anything, you're thinking that just means you probably like me or something. Why are you not saying anything? Are you saying that I'm right? Uh-huh. What did you say? I am? Sorry, I think I may have misheard you. Could you say that again? Wait, no, I mean, you can't go blurting at stuff like that without warning. That's cheating. If you say that, Master, is there anything else you require of me? Don't think I'm saying that out of any warm and fuzzy feelings. As your exclusive maid, I haven't really done anything impressive. After all, I still got this mission to complete for graduation. I long to see a smile on your face. Huh? Nothing important. Anyway, how may I be of service? Leans in. Wait a moment. Why are you coming so close? I mean, it's not like I don't like it, but this is all moving so fast. Huh? Why are you patting my head? What I want is not an exclusive maid, but the usual privacy. Eh? What are you saying? Thanks for making an effort for me. Just seeing that made me happy. So does that mean I graduated? That's right. So if it's okay with you, I say we go somewhere nice to celebrate. Am I to take this as you asking me out on a date? Well, I was feeling a bit peckish anyway, so it's not a bad suggestion. What are you in the mood for? I like to check out the menu first. Of course, it's not like I won't go if the menu isn't to my liking, but it'd be nice to have something I find delicious too. Whoa, Commander's a player. Never mind, I'm out. 1.3 seconds. Hey, come on, like, the Commander is an actual player, you know? It's just that in this particular, like, Bond event, he doesn't do it. But he, like, a lot of Bond events actually end with sex. Like, for example, Helm's Bond events, like, ends with sex, right? Soda's Bond event actually ends with sex. Velvet's as well. Like, a lot of Bond events in NIKKE end with the characters having sex. You know? So, Noir too. Like, let me see if I can remember another one. Which one? Naga, no. Tove, no. Ileg, Clay. Where is it, man? I remember, like, Yuha too ends with sex. Rupee as well. Like, a bunch of them end with sex, you know? So yeah, we do have quite a few of them that do, okay? It's just that not this one. Eita, bichão, tão falando de sexo. Welcome, bem-vindo à live, genérico Jerônimo. Que é isso, Batman? It's kind of bold. She's a dragon with demon lord power. Oh, hello, Pato Meriano, welcome. Damn, the commander's a whole Lamau. Okay, let me get caught up with the comments and then we'll continue into the event. Okay. What? Okay. I'm just now learning that these arcade exclusive rhythm games have lore. I'm like, what do you mean by Sound, Voltex, and My both have a story? My card game lore scavenger brain is tweaking. Sound, Voltex mentioned. Yeah, Gravity Wars has a fuck ton of lore. I'll not tolerate any private slander from Big Pew. Sucks that it's never been translated to English outside that unofficial one. Man, I love that teacher skin I got. It's great. Actually, did you read that? I love Grace, by the way. I feel autistic. Anyway. Yeah, actually, since Gummy Gun mentioned it. Let me show you guys this. Because like I showed you guys, Private has a shit ton of skins, right? And one of them is this one. Like this is her teacher outfit. This is what she wears when she goes to like teach at MMR like vocational school. So yeah, we'll continue here while I get caught up with the comments. I only managed to find bits and pieces of Galaxy Wars on TV tropes, but I don't trust that play spiel. Really should start taking Japanese lessons again. The website with all the story translated, I don't remember what it's called. Okay, they're just talking. You know, in the past, in Nazi Germany, if you had mental problems like autism, you'd be gas, which it's crazy. I mean, they would like send you to the gas chambers for a lot of things, so I'm not too surprised, unfortunately. I think if you look up Gravity Wars translated, you might be able to find it. Hot sauce is good, I'll take it. I mean, I also like hot sauce, so I'm with that on this one. Okay, Heavenly Hands. Aw, this confession is cute. Thank you, bro. You should push him down. Then she right, make you boo. When she does, then making stands up, gets fast more. Yeah, okay, I get your point, Gamigan. Yeah, she's very sexy. Okay. Tato posting that with that emotional and touching sound in the background makes for some really good contrast, honestly. I learned of My having a story through a funny comment here on YouTube. Lol, something like that. I think. Wait, so that's their own Yuri romance story this entire while we just watch it? The funny thing is most Nikke are versions because normal humans do not think they're sexy. That's one of the most unbelievable parts of Nikke for me, because yeah, like most people, like the commanders consider it a weirdo, because most people when they look at a Nikke, they only see a machine. Like, even when they look like this, they don't find them sexy. And like, yeah, that's one of the most unbelievable parts of the story for me. Then they should fix that and bring each other. And bang each other. Okay. The commander is a player. The actual player, on the other hand. Oi, fuck off, Tato. You didn't need to say that, bastard. Sadly, I'm unfamiliar with my lore. I'm too not Southeast Asian to play that game. Okay. Maxwell does, but she did not ask, which I feel bad for the commander. Ask me. Oh yeah, it's a pretty big like joke, but also kind of a fact that I'm pretty sure Maxwell grapes the commander. Like, yeah, she does things to him like without his consent. I think Bahamut does as well. Like, the commander has been raped at least twice in Nikke. It's pretty fucked up if you think about it. I'm really not convinced she's a good teacher. She must have a good reputation because she sleeps with all the students. All the students at MMR vocational school are Nikkes. They're all like girls. What the hell are you talking about? Is she the Narmaya Artoria of Nikke? What? The commander's a degenerate, no salvation hole for real. Imagine clanking clank. Okay, good one. Oh, I'm already black, so I think I'd be... Anyway, you'll be lucky for her to be your teacher as a guy. Truly. Wait, what's the private skin to the right? It's like the Nikke world never had clankers in history. We have them right here in chat. Well, Dorothy must be a lesbian if she loves Pine, that one that died. She's still sad over it. The there are, I think, 2 Nikkes that I think are confirmed to be bisexual, but I don't think there are any, like, lesbians. There's Dorothy, and there is, obviously, like, what's her name? God, I'm not remembering, but there are a pair of 2 Nikkes that are, like, bisexual as well. What Maxwell looks like? Well, she can sleep with an obscure anime. That was onto something. Some gachas have pulled that player is not the self-insert meta BS before. Anyway, are you saying they can't? Are you saying they can't? Not that's not very woke of you. But it's 2 girls. That's forbidden love. Anyone remember that from Madoka Mágica? Amazing. I mean, if she is the super popular poster child of Nikke, obscure anime, that was your cue to switch to the skin to the right. I want you to say, okay, fine, calm down, Jesus. Okay, here's the skin. Are you happy? Searching for Dorothy Toxic Yuri right now, BRB, just joking. Oh, hello, Zashi. Welcome to the stream. I always wonder how human-like are the Nikkes. Because if humans don't see Nikkes anything other than robots, I wonder if they have an uncanny valley feeling when seeing Nikkes acting naturally like humans. That is a good, like, theory, honestly. I love that clip. Let me go watch it. Numi the VTuber is also bisexual. One of my favorites. She loves sexy girls too. I really like Numi as well. Anyway. Let me, like, see this here. Oh yeah, Mihara and, one sec. Mihara and Yuni. Mihara and Yuni are also bisexual. Girls can love girls if I... Anyway, like, you humans in the Nikke universe see Nikkes the same way some people see people who cosplay Kigurumi. Again, that is a really good, like, the Kigurumi theory is honestly, I think, the best one for me. Is what I'm going to start thinking. I am going to interpret that this anime art style is not just the art style. They actually look like that in the world of Nikke. I can see Yuni being bisexual. You don't need to see it. That's just, like, the truth. You know? Which VTubers aren't bi or lesbian at this point? I can only think of Tenma. Like, there are a lot of female VTubers that only like anime girls, but they're actually straight in real life, you know? And the reason we are at Ray here is because we have to do, like, the classic, you know?
I love these snacks, especially the ones you give me, teacher.
Just that incredibly, like, unfitting voice. Amazing. She seems like the kind of person who will walk along with the command and say, "Don't you think that girl is hot?" Good one. Wait. Actually, I feel violated listening to that. Hey, actually, speaking of being violated, that was a crazy segue. But yeah, this is Maxwell. This is the Nikke that raped the commander. I'll just let you have a good look at her before we get to the, like, event. You know what? Just to give a really good look, let's go see this. Mihara and Yuni are canonical open lesbian couple. Open because they still flirt with the commander. They don't just flirt with the commander, Teto, let me tell you. But yes, this is true. Yeah, this is the Nikke that grapes the commander. Damn, what the commander complaining about? I would have said yes. Dummy. I'm not gonna comment on that. Imagine how heavy they are. No cowgirl anything on top. Mostly button and doggy style. I mean, I think if any person can handle it, I think it's the commander, honestly. My lawyers have advised me that I disclose that this is a joke and men are capable of being sexually. Anyway, let's just go to the event. How's Maxwell still allowed to be employed? That's because she is affiliated with Nikkelive. And Nikkelive doesn't care, like, out of all the Nikkei companies in the arc, Nikkelive doesn't care about, like, silly things like logic or, no, about silly things like morals or ethics or, like, being a good person or any of this bullshit, you know? I am not reading that comment, Teto. Like, all she had to do was ask me, Maxwell. She's my second favorite Nikkei. Okay. Actually, this is something I wanted to comment with you guys, like, since we saw the opening, right? Let me, because I pulled for Archranger Black, right? Which is this Nikkei. Let me show you guys. Imagine if they had to sit at each other in an HR meeting. Anyway. Well, I guess they wouldn't have an HR department. Siwen is the most crazy CEO. She's still sexy to me. She's sexy to most of the community, I think, in a, like, correction sort of way. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is that, like, one of the cool things about Archranger Black is that she's a Nikkei, right? So she has a show where she's a superhero, but she actually, like, goes out and fights raptures, like, IRL, you know? So it's like she's a superhero both in the show and, like, actually to the arc, since she is, like, a really powerful Nikkei, but also, like, a good actress. So she's a hero on both aspects, you know? But the thing that bothers me, well, it doesn't bother me, but it's kind of strange, is that, like, Archranger Black is supposed to be like a heroine-type character in a show for children in the arc. So much so that a good portion of her character is, like, her wanting to be, like, an inspiration to children, right? And, like, I have to wonder, like, are these costumes allowed in a show for children? Because, like, not only does this costume look slutty, pretty much the other, like, Archrangers were even sluttier costumes than those. Like, and this show is aired in the arc for, like, really small children, like 6 to 8 years old. So, like, how is this allowed? How are these costumes allowed in a children's show? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, the most sexy costume I've ever seen in an actual children's show, I think was, like, Raven's costume in the original, like, Teen Titans, right? And, like, this is, like, a whole fucking order of magnitude, like, more gooner than that. So, like, how? And look, it's a fucking tongue. How is this approved? How is this approved in a show for children? How? Anyway, okay, pause. Inspiration for children? She, like, her superhero show is a children's show. Anyway. She's so hot, I love latex. I bet she died, Ranger, if you know what I mean. Yes, I do. True. What if she dies? I don't know. She's inspiring children, alright. Oi. Yeah, plus she has a light body, so most... Anyway. Yeah, they are allowed on old life, on real life old shows. Seriously? I watched some old shows for children, and yeah, like... they were certainly, like, on another level from the, like, more modern ones. But still, like, I don't think I ever saw anything like this on the shows I grew up with. Well, if the show is for children, they're hitting... Anyway, maybe it showed to the young NIKKE so they can grow up and streak too when they grow up. I mean, one, the young NIKKEs already do that, like, well, you get my point. And two, no, there's a show to, like, the children of the arc, not just the young NIKKEs, you know, so... I approve it. Raven looks so good, and then Raven ties and booty. Children growing up with excellent taste. Search old tokusatsu. Oh, okay, so that's what you mean. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see what you mean. Sorry, like, I get what you mean now. Latex is underrated for sexy, like my girl Alice got her even better gacha skin. So speaking of gacha skins, actually, I forgot to show this, like, on the last stream. Like, Gamigan, I think, wanted me to show you guys this Moran skin, right? And, like, in the story, she actually participates in, like, a showing of the Archranger show. And this is her costume in, again, must I remind you, this children's show, where she is one of the main villains, you know? Oh god, what is this? What is the arc, man? So yeah, let's just get to, like, the campaign, like the event.
Follow the wind, follow the adventure.
I don't think Trony is particularly young, Gamigan. Like, she's actually implied to be quite old. Like, she just looks like that. I think one NIKKE that's actually young would be like Mika, for example. TV kids shows used to be very based. Man, I want that skin. Anyway, so yeah, let's get through, like, the story. Oh yeah, and this is actually a voiced event, so I can actually relax my voice a bit, which is good. On the surface, a girl sprints forward, kicking up clouds of dust. She pushes off the ground and leaps. Backlit by the radiant sun, she steadies herself, then drives a kick straight into the ground.
Ultimate attack! Arc Black Meteor!
Arcs of lightning strike the ground. The ground caves in, electricity surging outward in all directions. Archranger Black slowly rises to her feet. Without even glancing back at the day's Rapture Fiend standing behind her, she speaks.
The Archrangers always stand for justice.
The Rapture Fiend staggers. Curse you! It cries as it collapses to the ground. Boom. Yeah, this is just NIKKE Tokusatsu, yes. A dazzling green explosion erupts. Archranger Black raises a hand high toward the sky.
Lift your head to the sky. See what we're all fighting for. Then there's no fear you can't overcome.
The way that Buva move is crazy in the show. Hell yeah. The wind begins to pick up. Archranger Black's hair whips wildly in the wind.
Hey, good work.
The timing of the lightning felt a bit off. You okay with that?
Oh, it's fine. We can fix it in post.
Hey, Black, you done?
See what I mean? Like, her costume, as slutty as it is actually one of the most tame of all the Archrangers. Like, what are these other girls wearing?
You wrapped up earlier than I expected.
Oh, hey girls. How'd it go on your side?
I want both the skin and that gacha skin, plus I still need to pull for Archranger Black. Why haven't you pulled for her yet? I'm actually curious. A egg? Ugh. Okay. Okay guys, I just made it back from getting a snack. Actually, I'm going to have to, like, leave for a snack, like, real quick. So, BRB. Actually, like, these costumes are reminding me of the last thing I wanted to, like, discuss. The last anime that I was asked to discuss, actually. Are you guys fans of Symphogear? Like, the show, like, the anime Symphogear. Are any of you guys fans? Do you know about it? I want you to know before I comment on it. While you do, I'll be getting caught up with the comments and continuing the event. Oh my lord almighty, the blue girl. Plus my favorite color is black, so my favorite ranger and blue is the second. This might as well be a porno. Why are they showing this to the kid? Oh, it's not a porno, okay? Like this, there's not. Oh, okay, you have a point. Okay. Getting Pools pants on other NIKKE. Sprika did not get her. Ah, okay, I get it. I get the point now. Hopefully you can get her. I'll be cheering for you. Okay, hear me out. The red one will be hotter with a flat chest. Who sees what I'm saying? Hell yeah, brother! Like, we have way too similar bodies here. We need, like, these two already have some serious booba, so to have, like, one flat-chested member would be amazing. Like, I totally agree with you there. The boys' kids are eating good, man. I wonder what the kids' favorite ranger, because, man, I think the show makes you have a crush on the ranger. I'm pretty sure, like, the Arc Ranger Black is the most popular ranger, and, like, most kids are fans of her, yeah. Big Pew, true, so true. The red one is my favorite, but bro, she would be perfect with smaller boobs, like Beak Up Max. I completely agree. Yeah, she would be hotter if she was more petite, like Eevee. Truth Nuke, Teto. Confident and flat or small is so sexy. Maybe for adult fans of the Rangers, get corn videos. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that will fit their personalities. Small is best for her. Big Pew, don't get me wrong, I love big honkers, but bro, small chests are so hot. I love small boobs. I know about it, but I wouldn't call myself a fan since I haven't watched so much. You guys ever watch Go Go Loser Ranger? I know about that, but I haven't watched it, no. And yeah, I'll be continuing the story, and then we're going to talk a bit about, like, Symphogear.
All I had were dialogue scenes today, so I wrapped up pretty quickly.
Same here. I only had pre-transformation action scenes, so it was a fast shoot for me too.
Why the long face, Black?
Don't make the joke away, for the love of God, don't make the joke.
Let me guess. You're putting the director in a tough spot again?
Jeez, you've got to learn to ease up.
What good is a hero who takes it easy?
Push yourself too hard and you'll break.
Then I'll just train harder so that doesn't happen.
This kid's going to snap one of these days.
Definitely.
Director, I'd like to do one more take of the Arc Black Meteor scene. I'm fairly certain my leg was bent unnaturally.
What? It looked fine to me.
I'm telling you, it was off.
Can't we just fix it in post?
I don't mean to disparage the TV series, but this is a theatrical release. I want to give this everything I've got.
Look, I get what you're saying. But the pyrotechnics and lighting effects cost an arm and a leg these days. I know we're not operating on a shoestring budget or anything, but still.
The director looks toward the far end of the large set. At the center of the construction rig stands a black colossus.
Among all the Arc machines, your mech, the Arc Leon, eats up a huge chunk of the budget on maintenance alone. Sure, Tetra's covering most of the cost, but even what's left isn't exactly pocket change.
That thing actually moves, right? You can get inside and pilot it and everything?
You shouldn't believe everything you hear, Red.
It really does move. And yes, you can get in and pilot it. It even transforms into a lion.
Then they really wanted to make this authentic, I guess.
What?
That thing's an actual robot.
Wait, why though?
Tell me about it. Going forward, all the giant robots have to be built for real. We received a directive not to use CGI, but but to shoot everything live action.
A directive from Mustang?
Yep.
Okay, but again, why?
Why else? Because it's cool.
He must have his reasons. He's not the type to act without thinking it through.
That's true, but still.
Anyway, even with the record-breaking budget, we still need to watch our spending. So, let's not fret over every minor detail, alright?
But the kids... Understood. I suppose it can't be helped.
Oh, for crying out loud.
The director picks up the megaphone.
We're reshooting the Arc Black Meteor scene! Reset all the special effects! Alright, let's move it, people!
Director...
You've really got a knack for making my life difficult. But I've learned a great deal because of you. This show is meant to inspire courage in kids. We can't settle for less than our best.
Yes, absolutely.
Alright, once everything's set up, we go again.
Like I said, it's part of her character. She's an actual hero, like true and true. And yes, she's a real hero dressed like this, worrying about the kids. No comments.
Oh, by the way, the mock-up for the theatrical poster's ready. Want to take a look?
Sure, show me. I've been wondering about it.
Oh, is it already out? I want to see.
Obviously, nothing's finalized yet, so keep that in mind. Here you go.
Anyway, let's address chat. For real, why won't anyone make a DI inclusion but for hot woman? What the small chat? It's joke. Whoa, we need a small breast quota. What did I miss, chat? No lollies allowed, that's a copper. Ah, come on, man. I think the least popular Ranger, probably Red Ranger 2. The kids, but that's just me, since she's not nice to her fans as much. Not commenting that. Yeah, okay. Man, that robot mecha looks cool. It's that advanced and somehow they're not in a shoestring budget yet. Yeah, it just shows how lucrative this show is. I wonder if they put real bullets in the mecha too. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. She's actually worried about the kids dressed like... Okay, I already addressed this. My favorite mecha of all time will always be Code Geass, to be honest. Fun fact, like, for the manga of Code Geass, Code Geass is an anime original, right? But they eventually adapted it into a manga. And in the manga, they somehow adapted the story to, like, not have any mechs. So we have two versions of the story, the one with mechs from the anime and the one without mechs from the manga. So much that there were some people who came from the, who did the opposite. They first read the manga and then watched the anime, and then they were like, what the hell? Why are suddenly all these mechs here? Like, what the fuck? It was really funny reading about that. I thought she was just here for the money. Come on, didn't I describe her whole personality as, like, being a hero true and true? Like, come on. Sorry about that, we're having internet issues again. Because we can't have one stream without them. Amazing. Anyway. Which one, Teto? Warlock? What are you talking about? Anyway, these guys sound like Neptunia characters. I don't know what it is. Yeah, the voice acting in NIKKE, like on the English side, is not too good, unfortunately. Imagine if you were the one filming. I'm surprised if you would not have a... I definitely have one, honestly. I think if this was like more realistic, everyone there would have a phone. Anyway, I think it was called either Warlock or Guy 1. Yeah, no Lollicorn on Canada except Tatsumaki or Main Elf Girl and New Bell anime. I think that's one of the olds, of the old universe mangas away. There are lots of them there, like that one where Nunnally is the protagonist. I was like, what? Wi-Fi com gamba? Anyway, moving on. The barbell drops back onto the rack with a resounding clunk. Archranger Black steadies her breathing for a moment, then moves over to the leg press machine. Oh, this is one thing I wanted to comment about too. Like, I know a lot of you guys will disagree with me, but I really dislike those people that commented, oh no, like, why aren't super strong characters, like some super strong characters in anime, or like in anime games, like Archranger Black, and like Gentle Donna from Uma Musume, like super muscular? Why, like, or like King Caesar from Zenless Zone 02. Why they make these all these canonically super strong women like so skinny and like so dainty? And I'm like, you do realize that all these characters have super strength, right? Like, that means that they don't need to be super muscular to like be that strong, you know? Like, if you see the original Superman from the like Christopher Reeve movies, right? He's rather skinny, you know, and you can still like believe that he's super strong exactly because of his backstory. Like, don't get me wrong, I like some muscular woman too, but like, not every character, not every female character needs to be like super muscular just because she has super strength. That's stupid, honestly. Kallen will make you bust in Code Geass when she's riding her mecha. Okay. I wish I was her girl in her mecha. Kyoto Kirigiri is strong, plus it's fiction like Ciel from Tsukihime. This is the dumbest kinds of comments, true. They also do these kinds of comments even to male characters. Man, I hate the muscle gooners. I never saw those kinds of comments for the male characters, but yeah, I don't hate them, but like they can be really annoying, honestly. Anyway, after finishing her training, she stands and walks forward.
Black.
Hey, Black! Don't make the joke obscure anime. For the love of God, hold yourself back. Oh, actually, nah, you know what? I'll comment on both Symphogear and that later.
Red, what brings you to the gym?
I came to get you.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, you training junkie. We were supposed to meet up for a meal today.
Oh.
God, I love this face.
You're the one who suggested these weekly meetups, and you forgot?
Sorry, it slipped my mind.
Go shower and let's get going.
Mind if I squeeze in a climb? It's part of my routine. I can't skip it.
Are you going to waste away if you skip one workout? Fine. Go on. I'll grab a coffee out front and wait.
Thanks. Give me 20 minutes. Again, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, Archranger Black heads into the cafe. Archranger Red is sitting alone at the table with a small boy before her. Damn, she's a Hollywood actress, true and true. Sorry, that joke was probably a bit too dark. He clutches a recently released Archranger's trading card tightly in his hands, as if it's a valuable treasure. The boy seems hesitant as Archranger Red sips her coffee while staring blankly into space.
Excuse me?
Huh? Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
What is it?
You're Archranger Red, right? I know you.
Can I get your autograph, please?
You've got the wrong gal.
Huh?
Archranger Red, you said? What's that?
But you're her. You're Archranger Red.
I'm not. You're confusing me with someone else.
Why is she being such a dick about it?
Uh,
The boy hovers awkwardly, unsure of what to do. Archranger Red resumes sipping her coffee while staring into space. Archranger Black approaches slowly.
Hello there, young man.
Who else goes outside dressed like that? Look, in Nikke, this is normal, okay? A lot of Nikkes go outside unless, you know?
Oh, Archranger Black.
Archranger Black drops to one knee in front of the little boy and looks him in the
As
eye.
you know, we're out here fighting rapture fiends who could attack the Ark at any moment. And right now, we're on a secret mission. We're keeping our identities hidden while we prepare for a sneak attack from an invisible rapture fiend.
See, Archranger Red, like, if you... I get that you may be hiding your identity since you don't want to be, like, swarmed by paparazzi or something, but you could have handled it much better like this, you know? Like, come on.
If our cover gets blown, that could be really bad, right?
The little boy jolts in surprise, clapping his hands over his mouth.
Good. Now, what's your name? Hope.
Couldn't get a more in-your-face name, could they?
Hope. That's a fine name. Can you keep our meeting here a secret?
Or wait, all the Nikkes are really old, right? Not all of them. There are some that are really old, some that aren't. You know? Not all of them are old, but a good number of them are really old. Yes. Hope nods firmly, hands still pressed over his mouth.
And from now on, if you see us, you must pretend not to know us. We're always at risk of a rapture fiend attack.
Hope nods even more vigorously, his mouth still covered by his hands. Archranger Black gently takes the trading card from between Hope's fingers. She takes out a pen and signs it. Hope's eyes widen and his breathing turns ragged. She hands the signed card back to him, which he accepts with trembling hands.
This is proof that we are now secretly partners. If you ever spot a rapture fiend somewhere, hold this card up high and call for the Archrangers. We'll come running no matter where you are.
Hope's head bobs so frenetically that Archranger Black briefly wonders if his neck might snap.
Good. Now off you go, partner.
Hope ducks down and quietly slips away. Back in his seat, he stares blankly into space, dumbfounded. Archranger Black smiles softly and takes a seat across from
You
Red.
could have at least given him an autograph.
It's exhausting. If I did that for every kid who asked, it'd be endless.
Children look to us and find courage.
Yeah, seems like not all of them are that as heroic. I can see why Archranger Black is like the most popular. Archranger Red turns her head to look at Hope. Hope meets her eyes, jumps in surprise and frantically pretends not to notice, sipping his drink.
Give it 2 or 3 years, and he'll realize how foolish he was to buy into all this. Before long, he'll be calling us imposters without a second thought.
Yeah, she's definitely more like jaded than like Archranger Black.
You haven't experienced that yet, have you?
Well, it is implied that she's a new member of the cast, so that might be why. Like, probably where the story is going.
No.
Well, then here's the thing. When it does, it completely shatters you.
Red.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not doubting the validity of the work we do. I just came to terms with reality. The reality that we're just heroes on screen. Off screen, we're ordinary Nikkes, nothing more. I hope you never have to experience any of that. And even if you do, I hope you can brush it off and stand back up. I'll always have your back. So stay strong.
Yeah. Thank you.
Jeez, why does it feel so dour in here?
Well, you guys commented so much that I kind of have to get caught up before I continue. If you want Muscle Woman, they are the ones in Danganronpa want Sakura. I think the people that want Muscle Woman want like more sexy Muscle Woman. She's more of a joke character. It's usually when artists can draw muscle. By the way, the Barbarian anime airing right now has a fancy who has very fit abs, but it's not obvious at first because her muscles aren't very noticeable when dressed. Lamau. As long as not too much muscle like Grave in NIKKE, it's fine. It's when you go to Sakura levels in Danganronpa, too much muscle. The issue is when the characters are acknowledged to be muscular in universe, bro. Like that dumb Saber scene on Fate. Yeah, that I will like agree. Like when they're just acknowledged as strong, like I really think it's stupid to like just assume or want them to be like super muscular. But when they're acknowledged specifically as muscular and then they look like this, like now that pisses me off as well. Oh no, she's turning into a YouTuber, a Minecraft YouTuber, a Smash Bros player if you will. What are your top 3 female VTubers, Owe? My tastes are with VTubers are a bit edgy, so I'll gatekeep them for myself. Who else goes outside dressed like that? I think you can find that many hoes out there. I don't know the scene, but you can see these kinds of commenters to characters like Cloud from FF7 or DB characters. That I do agree, Geronimo. Wait, DB, you mean Dragon Ball? I thought almost everyone that was jacked AF. Yeah, like I don't know what Generico Geronimo means by that. Okay, so out of all, then who's most likely to get caught with a boy a quarter of their age? Probably Red, honestly. Wow, she's so cool. Too bad Arc Ranger Red is not nice. Wait, okay, I already understand this. Wait a minute, the Red is evil because the Power Ranger Red are Hector's track record? I don't know what is the Power Ranger Red, like, track record. You could almost say the previous Arc Reds are Ranger Regen. Anyway, gives him courage. Black so nice. Yeah, Black thought all of that. Thought of all of that way too fast. She definitely would be. Hey, come on. She's just nice to children. Okay, don't make it weird. Android 18 was not too muscular. Was Android 18 muscular at all? I assume Cool Beans is in your top 3. Is he a like VTuber? He was talking but he was talking specifically about like female VTubers, so like Cool Beans doesn't count. He's a realistic actor. So I'm guessing Arc Ranger Red does show up just for the money, apparently so. Wait, are these guys superheroes or are they even that powerful? I thought at least Ranger Black, I'm pretty sure, is like a pretty powerful NIKKE. Like, she's not just a superhero on screen, I'm pretty sure she's also a really powerful NIKKE, like, in canon as well. Yep, but muscle freaks want them to be jacked on the back. Okay, so that's too much. Okay, yeah, I don't agree with that, yeah. All then start off being nice to children. Talk about this season's anime. The cat is coming out, Dark Cat is coming out this season and I'm loading it. I have no idea what that is. But yeah, to talk about like Sinful Gear, right? It has a really interesting premise for like a show because as the name implies, they are essentially like tokusatsu characters, like obviously female tokusatsu characters with like power leotards and stuff like that, who get their powers from like a stone, like I think it's a legendary equipment from a long lost civilization, right? And the way they power those like equipments that are like futuristic armor is through music. They need to sing at a specific frequency, so they need to be really good singers to power up and to like sustain their powers, you know? It's a really good premise that I think is really well executed. It's very like creative because like the show has 4 seasons and they managed to keep them all fresh. Like the first one starts very basic and then just turns into like some big like lower drop where they're literally fighting like a twist villain from like one of these ancient civilizations, right? Then we have people in the current timeline on the second season trying to use that technology to like kind of dominate the world with the introduction of a new enemy that like needs a new form and a new like symphogear. Oh yeah, 5 seasons, sorry. I was only remembering like 4 of them, sorry. And then like they introduced you the concept of the alchemists, which just throws the whole thing for a loop. It's very out there. Symphogear is a very creative and out there show. And the outfits too are just like absolutely crazy. It's just, again, it's a bit difficult to describe since I also like, especially like in detail, because I also watched this quite a while ago. But yeah, it's essentially a really good show with some really creative plot lines that like are absolutely like balls to the wall crazy. Like it's a really like unpredictable show in the sense that you don't know like what sorts of twists or things they're just going to introduce, like government conspiracies, like people with superpowers, like normal humans with superpowers, like ancient civilizations, like fucking aliens, cyborgs, again alchemists that like turn themselves into women so they can live longer. Is a crazy show, like genuinely crazy. Personally, I liked all of it, but my brother, I watched this with my brother, and he really didn't like the part with the alchemist. He like was enjoying it when it was just the noises and the alka noises, because that's the name of the anime, since it's a music themed anime, obviously. But when like the alchemists were introduced, he was like, nah, this is too much. Like you went too far now, you know. Another thing that's funny about the show is that one of the alchemists is specifically like introduced as like a really masculine woman, right? Like she's introduced as a beauty that acts like a man, you know, and dresses like a man. And like what does dressing like a man mean? Pretty much just she wears pants, you know? Because, like, let me describe this super masculine woman to you. She's very slender, very curvy, with long, luscious blonde hair. She wears, like, a really tight blazer that shows off all these curves, and pretty much legging pants with, like, high heels. Heck, I'm pretty sure she also uses makeup, right? But, so why is she seen as masculine? Because, one, she wears pants. Oh, the horror. And she has a very stern look and personality. That's it. That's what makes her, like, this super masculine woman in the show. And it's very funny because, like, not only does that tend to be the case in anime, like, girls will legit worry about being, like, too masculine, and then there's some silly shit like this. But this also was the case in, like, what's the name? There's a movie called like The She-Man, like this kind of thing, and it advertises itself as a movie about a super masculine woman. And like, it's really funny because what turned her like super masculine in the movie's view is also equally ridiculous. Like, what makes this woman so masculine? Oh, she can change a tire from a car, and she can like shoot guns. That's it. Nothing else is masculine about her. She literally wears like some super like tiny booty shorts, really open like shirts that exposes her breasts, and one of her attacks is that she literally fights with a high heel shoe. But no, super masculine woman there. Look, guys, she can change a tire. She's pretty much a man right there. It's so fucking goofy, I swear. Oh yeah. Turn themselves into women so they can live longer. So the why do women live longer than men may actually be true. Who am I kidding? Of course women live longer than men. Look, it's not like that, you know. It's that these dudes were really old, and so they transfer themselves into the bodies of young women so they could keep on living, you know. It's that kind of thing. I know that you're joking, but I'm just kind of clarifying what this actually means. Now you may wonder why they have to transform specifically into women. I'm pretty sure there's a reason, but I don't remember the reason. So like, maybe they just wanted to experience that. I don't know. Oh yes, man, when checks notes, guns and cars, fire. But yeah, I'll progress the story before getting to some of your other comments, because you guys again commented a lot. So I'll get to those once I advance the story a bit more.
Blue.
About time you got here. Why are you always the last one to show?
Got held up signing a few autographs on the way.
Wow, get a load of the big celebrity. Oh, here's your blueberry soda.
Thanks. So, what's with the solemn atmosphere? Did someone get into trouble again?
Don't look at me. My wild days are far behind me.
Wait, what do you mean by that? What did you do on your wild days?
Besides, we were having a perfectly civil and amiable conversation.
Black, what's going on?
Don't just go around me and ask her instead.
It was nothing.
Aw, now I feel left out. But you can make it up to me by letting me decide what's for lunch.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
You'll just pick something weird again. What was it last time?
A matcha black green tea latte protein shake.
That, I think my mom would like something like that. Me, not a fan.
Yeah, that. The one I can't even remember the name of. Darn thing left me bedridden for 3 days.
Oh, come on. You both need to be more adventurous. Okay, finish your drinks and let's go.
Maybe we should call off these gatherings. We're not on some kind of exotic food adventure.
I have no complaints. Blue's recommendations have generally been okay. Nutritionally well-balanced as well.
See, Black's the only one who gets it.
Don't.
You both are off your rockers. Like I always say, not everyone's cut out to be a hero. Ugh, I'm so stuffed I'm going to burst.
Oh yeah, actually, Teto, to Teto specifically, like, Kodokunasu was asking me to tell you that he, like, sent you some messages, like, through DMs on Twitter, and, like, I know that you're very, like, inactive on Twitter, but he asked me to tell you to check them out, whenever you can, okay? Anyway, also, I don't Your name is in Japanese and you also commented in Japanese, so I can't read it, but welcome to the stream. Because people are gonna go crazy over it because the substance abusing waifu, the most retarded Reddit person ever, where literally the show is shit. For me, top 3, number 1 is Numi, number 2 is Peo-chan, that's a good one too, and number 3 is Pekura. I like Japanese ones the most. Coolest. Sin for Gear, I think, is also when Elements Garden started making their own animes. At the start of the manga, the point of the show is that the chain-smoking cat herself was sad her life was fucking miserable and she was detestable to everyone around her. But then it shifted into a comedy after a while and was the creative death of the franchise. I couldn't keep reading after it started. That's rough, buddy. Nami Rare Outwired, for me, English Asia face review was crazy. Oh right, she did a face review, right? Almost forgot about that, honestly. I see her mostly as a VTuber. I think one of the best things about that in Symphogia is that you can actually hear the struggle in their voice as the girls sing while fighting. You would expect the lyrics to just be in the background, but no. Yeah, they actually like dub the lyrics. Like, it's not just a background thing. You can actually hear the like voice actresses sing and like strain themselves to sing when a fight scene is occurring. It really feels like the characters are like desperately like fighting to keep singing to power up their abilities. It's really immersive in that way. Fruit would be a number 4 bonus. Okay. Wow, she sounds so masculine. Very masculine indeed. What's up with anime and alchemists called Cagliostro using alchemy to turn into a girl? If I had a nickel for like every time this happened, I have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Fun fact, there's a small reference to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because some of the seasons share a director with 5Ds. Interesting. One of Hibiki's attacks in one scene is Junk Warrior's signature attack. Cool reference there. There's also top 3 male VTubers. Otaku Daikun, that's a great one as well. Number 2, Oe, which is you, thanks. Number 3 is Davis Battle. I'm gonna have to search that one later. But yeah, thank you. And yeah, Otaku Daikun is definitely like a great VTuber too. I recommend you guys checking out. Oh yes, men are when checks notes, guns and cars. There's no reason, they all wanted to experience being innocent schoolgirls. I mean, that's a good reason in and of itself. Women live longer than men because, anyway. Pretty sure they do explain that a female body is alchemically perfect. Kind of sexist, but okay. One of them is indeed very eager with being a girl specifically, though. And yes, that is the Cagliostro in the anime too, because of course. Okay, never mind, I take it back. If Red were flat, she would feel like a stereotype. I won't be reading that. Anyway, people just talking about here. You're the only VTuber I watch away. You took my... Not reading that. Is Symphogia and in Grand Blue Fantasy, or should we make that three nickels? No, I'm talking about Grand Blue Fantasy as well. Oh, and I wanted to talk about something actually like not related to anime. Like, there's this VTuber, right? Called Mizu Tamari that I think I recommended to you guys, and that like you guys and that like a Fisher recommended to me. No, I'm not taking responsibility. And like he recently tweeted this message, right? I'm going to read it to you guys in full. Since I haven't done a follower trend in a while, I just need to remind the new guys of a few facts of life over here. I'm a VTuber that actually streams on the regular. I'm a lolly show and don't care what people think about that. I'm bisexual, have a boyfriend, and don't have any issues with trans people. But she's sexy, hags are peak. I really don't care if a girl has a fansly, as long as she isn't delusional about being a hoe. It's fun to talk about drama and everyone does it anyway. Your Oshi probably sucks and you should watch me instead. Fuck you. And yeah, he did this post, right? And there's nothing really wrong with it. But this part over here where he says, I'm bisexual, have a boyfriend, and don't have any issues with trans people. Like, I had to hold myself back so much from just commenting with the gif of the guy just yelling like, gay? I had to hold myself back so much from doing that when I saw that post. Anyway, moving on. Enemy of all viewers? Oh wait, enemy of all golems. Who took your what your VTuber virginity? Don't worry about it, Gamiga. Kinda based, not gonna lie. Very based, yes.
And yet you licked your plate clean.
The food isn't to blame. If anything, the chef who came up with this dish is at fault. Though the chef probably thought it would be a hit. The gap between ideals and reality sure hits hard.
One meal and you've achieved enlightenment.
I will post the like usual gif.
I thought it was fine. At first glance, the pairing did seem odd, but it was worth trying something new.
Yeah, that's because you'll eat just about anything.
Anyway, should we call it a day?
Yeah, something's bound to happen the longer we hang out. All these stares we're getting are driving me nuts. Wait, where did she go?
If you're talking about Blue, she's over there signing autographs.
Archranger Blue poses for photos with fans who recognize her and signs autographs. Archranger Blue doesn't seem disillusioned with the job either. Like, is it just Archranger Red that had a bad experience?
She really was born for show business.
She inspires courage in people.
Anyway, let's just leave her to it and head out. We have a shoot tomorrow.
Sure. See you tomorrow.
I want to progress the story a bit, so I will be like addressing your comments in a bit, okay? Just as Red and Black are about to part ways, a piercing scream cuts through the air. Every eye turns toward the source of the scream. Someone is hanging from the railing of a 6-story building. Red and Black both dash forward as one. Archranger Blue falls in beside them. So, Red, what was that about you guys only being superheroes on screen? Like, what was all that about again? I don't think you believe yourself.
Blue, get below and be ready to catch him. Black, on me. We're going in for the rescue.
Roger.
The three arrive in front of the building and look up. A man in his 30s clings to the railing, barely holding on. At any moment, he could lose his grip and fall. Archranger Black's eyes dart around.
Let's head to the building next door.
No time. He can't hold on much longer. He's losing his grip.
Then what do we do?
We need to figure out how to get him down safely.
It's too dangerous. We have to save him somehow.
Black, we're not real heroes.
Then why did you dash in his direction? Like, you're contradicting yourself.
All we can do right now is wait for the rescue team and be ready in case he falls. Don't get so caught up in your TV character.
You do understand that you're an actual, like, a robotic super soldier, right? Like, enough of this bullshit. You can actually do something.
I can't just turn a blind eye to someone in danger. TV hero or not, that is something I could never do.
Hell yeah, Ranger Black, I'm with you.
Fine, I'll give you a boost. Jump up and grab him.
From that height?
Are you gonna walk the walk? Or are you just playing hero?
Well,
You can do it, Black.
all right.
You literally have superpowers, you're a cyborg, you fuck. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Archranger Black dashes away, putting some distance between them. Archranger Red lowers her stance, bringing both hands together between her legs.
Wait, you should transform first.
Is now really the time for that?
Now's the perfect time.
Archranger Red scans her surroundings. A crowd has already gathered, their eyes shifting between the man hanging from the railing and the
It's
Archrangers.
time to show these people what the Archrangers can do.
Honestly, always the entertainer. Black, transform!
Roger that! Archranger Black! Transform! Saving civilians in danger! That is what we Archrangers do!
Archranger Black sprints. As her speed reaches a limit, she leaps forward. Her foot lands in the Archranger Red's cupped hands. Putting the weight of her entire body behind it, Red thrusts both arms upwards.
I'm counting on you, hero!
Leave it to me!
Archranger Black launches into the air. In an instant, she is soaring halfway up the building. Her eyes meet those of the man hanging on the railing. His grip gives out. She catches him, pulling him into her arms. Together, they plunge toward the ground. Archranger Black lands. The man remains in her arms, eyes closed.
Hold on. Let me check on him. He passed out. No visible external injuries.
Yeah!
Good!
Cheers erupt all around them. So what were you saying about you not being actual heroes, Red? Applause and cheers rain down on the Archrangers.
Black, give the crowd what they want.
Archranger Black thrusts a fist into the
The
air.
Archrangers will always protect peace on the Ark!
The cheers grow louder. As she takes in the roar of the crowd, a surge of exhilaration rises within her, as if her body were on fire.
This isn't good. Your legs and waist are badly damaged.
That's what happens when you run wild with that lightweight body of yours.
You do know that sacrificing yourself for, to save innocent people is literally what heroes do, right? Like, she literally did nothing wrong. There's just a hero's playbook.
What are you talking about? I feel fine.
That's because you're unnaturally durable.
It's just how she's built. I've gotta say, it's a bit of a bummer. We went through all that just to save someone fleeing after getting caught having an affair.
I mean, you still saved someone's life. It's just that they weren't that innocent, but still.
His life is as worthy as any other.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah. Still, it would have been nicer if it had been a more rewarding rescue.
How long have you been playing this game? Welcome to the stream, La Evatain. If you're talking about just the stream, we've been playing for around 2 hours. If you're talking about overall, I've been playing this game for a good few years now. I quit it, for a few months, but then I came back. I've been playing, I'd say, for, close to 2 years.
That is not an unreasonable thought. Nevertheless...
Let's get you to the repair center for a full inspection. By the looks of it, you might need a full body replacement.
Whoa, seriously?
This is worrying. Hopefully this doesn't affect our shoot.
What could go wrong? These days they can swap bodies out in no time.
That's true. But please be more careful from now on. If any of us get hurt, it's not just us who'd be out of a job.
I'll be more careful.
Archranger Black looks down at her hands. The warmth of the man she rescued still seems to linger. And she thinks back to the cheers of the crowd. Goosebumps rise along her skin.
Despite everything, that felt good. So this is what it feels like to save someone. This is what it means to be a real hero.
Teto, I think Kodokunasu, said that he can't send you DMs for some reason. So, can you try contacting him instead? I can send you his, Twitter. Give me a moment. Yeah. Okay, for some reason he said he can't give you he can't send you a DM. So can you send one to him? Okay.
The massive fire raging on Royal Road continues to intensify as we speak.
Okay, let me get caught up with the comments now. Otaku Daikun was the first VTuber I watched. I can't remember who was the first VTuber I watched. Oh, no, I can. It was Natsuhiro Matsuri. That was the first VTuber I watched, yeah. Oh my god. I had to endure a conversation with my normie friend doing a smash or pass. He only watched fucking Ava and Jojo, and we got to a couple of lollies. Of course, none of us, including me, are lollicons, but you know we gotta go into the arm. I don't want to tap in on the illegal stuff. I'm good at acting like a normie. I deserve an Emmy. Disgusting. Like, what cowardice is this? Like, this is some, like, absolutely fucking cowardly behavior, dude. I do not think you deserve anything for that. Like, every single one of my friends knows I'm a degenerate. Like, SMH. Like, the fact that you can't be honest with your friends, like, really disappoints me. But I bet Blue Ranger does it for the money. Well, they do have light bodies that can break, but yeah, they can still save lives, as demonstrated. Untrue, if anyone does it for the money, is Red. I don't think Blue is... Like, obviously Blue likes the attention, but, like, I don't think she does it exclusively for the money either. Anyway, also transforms robots in D instead of Megatron is Fematron with Robot Boob. What? Probably damaged her legs very badly. Maybe baby's life or kid's life would be more worth more than that Black Ranger. Anyway, okay. Also, pretty sure Hitler, when he was a kid, went to a Jewish school and had no friends because everyone hated his accent. I'll be honest, I didn't expect to get into the string and learn Hitler lore. Oh wait, focus on the stream, don't bother yourself too much. I can talk on chat on my own, I don't want to interrupt. It's fine, I can, like, help people out. You're not interrupting anything, dude, chill. And man, I said it before, I'm not gonna go out and debate random people about some shit I don't really care about. Because I'm not a lolicon, I won't live or die if they like it. It's fine, dude, like, I'm just joking. I keep telling people, like, I'm just a crazy person that is way too honest with people, but, like, I totally understand if other people want to, like, you know, not have, like, weird looks when they, like, are just walking, down the street, you know? Like, again, being completely honest, I totally get it, I'm just a crazy person.
Shortly after the fire broke out, the flames rapidly spread to large amounts of flammable material stored in the area, quickly escalating beyond control. As of now, the fire remains completely out of control. The situation on the ground remains extremely volatile. The AFF is struggling to reach the scene, hampered by narrow access roads leading to the fire. In an effort to prevent further damage, all nearby areas have been cordoned off, with the exception of access roads. However, direct firefighting operations are being delayed due to the narrow passageways. The situation is further complicated by large crowds that have gathered near the scene, obstructing the movement of fire engines and further hampering access. In response, the central government has announced that in approximately 5 minutes, it will begin forcibly clearing civilians, blocking the roads to secure access for emergency responders. Authorities have stated that no compensation will be provided for any physical injuries incurred during this forced dispersal, and strongly urge citizens to evacuate promptly and voluntarily. The cause of the fire has also been identified. Investigators have confirmed that this was an act of retaliatory arson, committed by a man who had previously purchased high-value goods at the location. The suspect sought a refund 2 weeks after making the purchase, but when the store refused, he claims to have felt humiliated, prompting him to carry out the arson.
At the scene of the fire, Archranger Black stands before a towering inferno. She looks around at the people nearby. Some are stamping their feet in helplessness, while others cry out in anguish. Nikkes from the AFF are scrambling at the scene, and some people are watching her. Something burns deep within her chest. She turns back to the flames. On the rooftop of a building, 3 figures scream for help. The raging blaze and billowing smoke threaten to swallow them whole. Almost subconsciously, Archranger Black finds herself running. She presses the transform trigger on her wrist.
Archranger Black! Transform!
Voices from behind try to stop her. At the same time, cheers erupt. Archranger, Archranger, Archranger! A sense of absolute power courses through Archranger Black, as if she can do anything. Yeah, this is the moment where she gets humbled. And she realizes that, like, even heroes have limits. She runs towards the burning building and looks at the people calling out from the
It's
rooftop.
too far for me to jump. In that case,
Covering her face with both arms, Archranger Black charges in. The entrance shatters with a crash. The interior is already engulfed in flames. Her temperature sensors go haywire. Through her visor, she begins mapping the interior. She spots the stairs and sprints toward them. Though her body is an ultralight model designed for action-heavy scenarios, it's still far heavier than a human's. Every time she takes a step, the floor buckles and caves beneath her. Yeah, I can see where this is going from a mile away. She ignores it and keeps running. At the end of the stairway is a door. She kicks it open and bursts onto the rooftop. Hope lights up on the faces of those trapped there. Once again, a tingling feeling surges through Archranger Black's entire body. She gathers everyone into her arms and jumps from the roof without further hesitation. The moment she lands, she knows her legs and hip joints are wrecked. But the expressions of those 3 people in her arms looking up at her make her forget all the pain. No, she saved everyone. Then she's good.
run straight that way. Don't look back.
Gosh, she's a true hero. I thought this was about to turn cynical for a second. No. She did it. The rescue individuals thank her and run off as instructed. Archranger Black staggers as she looks around her. In another burning building, someone else is waiting on the rooftop to be rescued. Black shuts down both her pain sensors and temperature sensors and runs towards the flames. She drives a kick into the entrance. The door bursts open. A great wall of flames engulf her. She falls unconscious. Okay, so that's the scene where she learns her limits. Archranger Black opens her eyes to find herself in the repair center. She quickly looks around. Archrangers Red and Blue are sitting beside her bed, watching her.
What's going on?
I see you're finally awake, you absolute lunatic.
Why am I here? I was in the middle of rescuing people from a fire.
You got hit by a backdraft. Be glad your brain didn't get
A backdraft?
On which server are you playing, Global or NA? I'm pretty sure I'm playing on Global, but don't quote me on that. I'd have to like check.
You don't know what that is? You still ran straight into a fire without knowing what backdrafts are? You're insane.
Red?
What were you thinking?
What do you mean? Someone had to rescue those civilians.
Who do you think you are?
I could say something right now, but I'm not going to.
Black, we're not heroes. Sure, we're heroes on TV, but out here in the real world, we're just regular Nikkes.
Oh yes, out here in the real world, we're just regular Nikkes, you know, like superhuman robots that can just like withstand bullets and like jump from buildings like pretty much unharmed and you know, just carry hundreds of times our own weight. We're just normal Nikkes, you know. It's not like we have like superpowers or anything. Fucking, oh, I swear to Christ. Oh, we're not real heroes. We just have like literal superpowers. Fucking this dumb bitch.
Of course, we can save someone hanging from a ledge, catch a pickpocket, or help someone who's getting roughed up. We can be heroic, but only to a certain degree.
Okay, that's more reasonable.
Just be satisfied with that. We're not real heroes after all.
And we're back to that nice switch quest.
Maybe you're right. And my abilities may be insignificant.
Also, you do know that you don't even need powers to be a hero, right? And I'm not talking about some Batman shit. Like, there are people out here in the real world with real human limitations that can do, like, awesome shit. Like, just shut the fuck up, Red.
But that doesn't mean my heart is. I want to become a real hero. One who actually saves people.
I mean, in my view, you already are. Like, again, you don't really need powers, just the heart of a hero, which he clearly already has. Like, is already enough.
Not just a hero who only exists in a TV show, but a real-life one.
You're being a nuisance, you dummy. Do you even know the first thing about firefighting? What about protocols for a building collapse? Do you know first aid? Can you even set a splint?
You do know, like, none of that is not to like dismiss the work of like firefighters or first aid responders, but like that's not rocket science. Like, a normal person can learn those things. Like, if she is that dedicated, I doubt she'd be like opposed to learning any of those things. You're just being a bitch, Red.
Well,
You know nothing. And you think transforming and charging in looking cool is all it takes?
Kinda hard to say that when she already saved multiple people, you know? God, she's just being a bitch.
Red, Black meant well.
And she did well too, unlike a certain other hero.
Good intentions aren't enough. You need the skills to back it up.
Okay, again, none of what you said is rocket science. You can just learn that. Like, give her a book or some shit. Like, it really...
Especially when it comes to saving lives.
I think Red is an underachiever and she's just jealous and trying to bring Black down to her level. I'm thinking that's the case too. She's being like a real unreasonable bitch about all this. Especially given the fact that Black, need I remind you, already saved lives.
You fool. You want to know what good that showboating of yours did? Onlookers swarmed the already narrow entrance to the scene of the fire. The AFF lost control of the situation, so Triangle and ACPU rapid response units had to be deployed to drive them away.
That's not her fault though. Like, sure, like she could have taken that into account and like done better, but really, like that's what you're going to get on her case about? Like things other people did?
The delayed access meant it took even longer to put out the fire.
Were there casualties?
No, so count yourself lucky.
Oh, this bitch. Oh god, I really fucking... Ooh.
If a single person had died, that would have been on you.
No, fuck off. Like, she did nothing wrong. Like, that's not her responsibility, you bitch.
Red.
Please, Black. I'm begging you. We're just entertainers. Not real heroes.
You're not a real hero, clearly. Don't speak for her.
All we need to do is give people courage through our show. Don't be overly ambitious outside of that.
Red,
What, you punk?
where do I begin?
What do you mean?
Where do I even begin to become a real hero?
What, you thought she was going to give up? No, son.
You're insane.
I want to save people. Teach me. Please.
You've really lost your marbles. First, you've got to memorize some emergency response protocols. Don't approach things from a victim's perspective like an idiot. Look at things from a rescuer's.
Okay, now that's more reasonable. Like, we could have just started with that, couldn't we?
And replace that flimsy ultralight body of yours.
Look, Rio tips. Wow, I knew you could do it.
A standard body's heavier, but it's much sturdier. You'll be able to do a lot more.
Are you trying to talk her out of it or encourage her? Make up your mind.
Look, she's improving, okay, Blue? Don't ruin this.
She'll hit a wall soon enough. Not everyone's cut out to be a hero.
Speak for yourself.
Thank you, Red.
Archranger Red stands.
I'm leaving. Just so you know, filming's been postponed for 3 days.
Understood.
I'll head out too. See you later.
All right.
Archrangers Red and Blue step out the hospital room. Archranger Black stares intently at her hands.
I want to become the real thing. A real hero.
Hell yeah.
Why didn't you tell her
About what?
that there were casualties because of the AFF's delayed entry?
No one died.
Regardless, the delayed entry was what caused them.
So were there casualties or not? I'm confused.
Red, what do you actually want for Black? I'm so confused.
I want to see how far she can go. If she wants to become a real hero, she should see it through. And then, I want her to face reality.
Like you did? I know you tried harder than anyone to become a true hero, but you gave up. That's why you understand Black better than anyone. She won't quit until she's seen it through to the bitter end. Oh. You're encouraging her just to make her give up. That's awfully cruel of you. Then again, with how stubborn she is, nothing less would make her quit.
God, this is cynical.
She might go all the way. And beyond.
But maybe there's a bit of hope.
Or not.
Oh, this is complicated.
Yeah, it is.
I don't like that name. Archranger Black lifts a massive barbell. She holds that position for a moment, then sets the barbell down on the floor. A tremor ripples through the gym, strong enough to shake the entire
Good.
place.
Next.
She heads for the climbing wall. I'll record that. La Eva thanks. I'll add you as soon as the string ends. Anyway, let's address the comments. Yeah, be real with friends, truth also. But I understand if you keep it away from your family. I understand. Just give me a sec, okay, guys? Also, we're not doing the whole story like on this stream, unfortunately. And I don't think I'll be able to do a stream where I can cover the whole story. We're going to be stopping at the 3-hour mark, and I'm going to have to see the rest of the story on my own later. I'm sorry, but I don't think with the schedule I'll be able to cover this event as a whole, since it's a two-parter too. So yeah, sorry, but just warning you guys ahead of time. Next thing, black. One sec. Uh, Next thing, Black Ranger runs into the building. Sounds like in Japan, where that guy burned down Japanese studio. I can't remember which one. It was like I think Kyoto studio. Yeah, the one that made Dragon Maid. I remember the story. I can't remember the studio either. There, drank 4 cups of water so far. Okay, random fact, but apparently when people come back from unconsciousness, when they do come to, they might start crying, like loud. I only know this because this happened to someone outside of my physics class in school. Aunt Reg. Hmm, interesting. I remember I actually. Did I tell you guys the story? I actually like went unconscious like once. Like I was in like yeah, it was chemistry class, right? And like I began to feel like pain in my chest, and like I decided to lean on like the table, right, in order to rest a bit. Next thing I knew, like I opened my eyes and I was sprawled on the ground, right, and everyone was looking at me, and like I was crazy as a kid, okay, like I just got up, sat back on my chair like nothing had happened, like I hadn't just lost consciousness and like fallen on the ground, right, and like I just said, it's fine, teacher. You can continue the class. And that became a meme throughout like the rest of my time at that school. It was just like every time the teacher would say, no, but if something like because we had classes at like certain labs and things like that, every time the teacher would say, oh no, but like this is pretty dangerous. So if you guys get into an accident, we'll like stop class and you can head to the infirmary, and then someone would like lift up their hands and say, except if obscure anime like gets into a grievous injury, then the class continues like normal. It was funny. Are regular Nikke's heroes? Yes, that's why I was so like angry. And take damage most humans can't. Save Kitty from a tree. Yeah, you can be check notes, boomerang man, kite man. You know what? Never mind. You know, there's a real Japanese guy that can cut bullets in half with katana with the focus he has. Yeah, I heard about that. That guy's pretty cool. There was also one that was a real hero. He was inspired by Himmel, and he actually saved people on a train with a katana. That was pretty cool. Like 22 size bullets. I heard black man instead of black man. You know what I said. Red, stop being a bitch. You need discipline. Whoa, Red needs correction. Like genuinely, she does. There's no there's no black man here, Teto. Now please look at the silver pen. What? Yeah, chaos. You can never predict what will happen in a place. Please don't tell me Red is actually supposed to be the voice of reason here. Apparently so, because like they're being really cynical about this whole like, oh, we're not real heroes. They're doing that whole story. It's a bit annoying, honestly. I was going to say that too away, more reasonable now. Like a war or fighting criminals, like the cops never can predict what will happen. Just got to do the best in place you're in. Red's abruptly sudden redemption. Stop being a hero. Cringe. How do I become one? Okay, so here's how to become a hero 101. Thank you, bro. Acho que se pronuncia lava tem mesmo. Does that really redeem Red? Not yet. Teto's just commenting on like the uh, apparent 180, you know? Maybe she is really trying to redeem herself. You can't be a complete bitch, throw in some good advice, and then earn your redeem points. Can we finish part 1 at least? I'll try, but I don't promise anything. Yeah, it was that studio. What's the difference between going unconscious and fainting? I don't know, actually. Then they all just looked, nobody helped. I didn't need any help. Fuck you mean? Like, fucking help? I didn't need any help. I'm the man, don't you know? But nah, they just looked. At least you did not hit your head. Yeah, that could have ended like pretty terribly. Just googled it. Apparently being unconscious is just fainting but longer. Just got a text from a speed cubing a what? Website, and apparently they just made a speed cubing. Okay, website, and apparently they just made a cube with carbon fiber core. So I guess you can talk about that with your brother since he. Oh, okay. You could have died and they still be like, oh yeah, he'll tuck that shit out. Hell yeah. I'm just built different, you know? After taking a deep breath, she breaks into a run. Without even using her hand, she steps onto the wall, scaling it as if she's flying. Have you seen the Persona 6 review? Yeah, I'ma be honest, I want a bit more. Like the trailer quote unquote that they showed, like did not hype me at all. I'm joking, I don't want to be that guy. It was probably a shock response. There was one time I went unconscious and woke up in the hospital. Yeah, that never happened to me. I'm not that tough. Wonder if that one will have a FMC. I really hope they don't do any of the things Reddit wants them to do. Like, no, like, adult protagonists, no FMC, no, none of this, like, shit. Just do, like, a normal Persona game and, like, don't do Reddit Persona. You know, we all know where that leads. Like, we don't need another Soul Hackers 2, you know? A vague post-ass trailer, fire the social media guy. And yeah, I saw the leak. Well, actually no, I only saw the trailer, I didn't see the leaks. Always Consciousness wanted to self-isekai, but Always was fast. Lol. She hangs from the highest hold with one hand. After holding on for a moment, she drops straight down and lands. The ground shakes beneath her impact.
Next.
She moves to a treadmill built for Nikkes and begins to sprint on it. After her routine, she takes a shower and steps out into the streets. As she walks, she reviews some rescue training materials.
Done working out?
Yeah.
So, where to today? Well, most places should be quiet today.
Come to think of it, the gym was oddly empty. And so are the streets. Is something going on?
You should really watch the news sometimes. There's a victory celebration going on for Matisse.
Why does she have to exercise again? She's a robot. They have human brains. So exercise is less of a, like, oh, I need to do this to get stronger, and more of a, like, mental thing, you know? Because they still have human brains, they need to exercise to keep their humanity, remember? More importantly, why does she have to shower? You do know that even if you don't sweat, you still get dirty, right? Like, obviously, like, again, there's the whole psychological thing too, but like, it's not just sweat that, like, makes you dirty. You need to shower because of a variety of things that don't have to do with your body. You can still get dirty being like a robot, you know?
That's where everyone is, which is why it's so quiet. Oh, then maybe we should try a place we can never get a table at? Sounds good. Pick a place. Let me see.
Wait.
What's wrong? Stomachache? Don't say stuff like that. What? You could actually be having one.
I feel a tremor.
A tremor? What do you...
It's far away, but the explosion sounds massive. All I'm hearing is that you're not based enough to appreciate the natural female aroma. Look, the point I'm trying to say is that, like there are reasons why she might want to shower, you know? Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, if I would prefer if she didn't or not, I'll gatekeep that information. But I'm just saying that she has an actual reason to want to shower, you know? It's far away, but the explosion sounds massive. Arc Ranger Black feels as though the Ark itself is shaking.
What was that?
An earthquake in the Ark? Wonders never cease. Wait, what's that? You two, run. What is it? What's going...
Just run! Get out of here! Raptors are inside the Ark!
Again? What? Actually, since we're talking about like, oh, so that's what this is. Maybe this is taking part in like that part of the story. Interesting. Actually, since we're talking about smelly girls, like, let me show you something. Okay. You see this girl? Like, she is one of the Ark's librarians, meaning that she handles some of the most important, like, documents in the whole Ark, right? And, like, there's a, like, popular meme within the NIKKE community that says that since she is Elysian NIKKE, right? Ingrid had to like recruit her. So the meme is that what her backstory is like this. Like, they found a girl like rummaging through the trash and like while out on patrol, right? And then Ingrid asked NIKKE beside her, soldier, what is that I'm looking at? And she like turns to her and says, oh, that's just a smelly gooner. Like, no. Oh no, that's just a smelly porn addict, sir. And Ingrid is like, brilliant. Make her a NIKKE and put her in charge of some of the most important documents in the whole Ark. And mass-produced NIKKE says, man, are you sure that's a good idea? And she's like, absolutely, it's a good idea. What do you mean? Like, what could go wrong? Because, yeah, to essentially comment on the absurdity, you know? Anyway, since I know you all want to see it, amazing. Anyway, yeah, I think we have like enough time for. Nah, you know what? I'm sorry, but like I'm going to keep the footage here, and I'm going to get through some comments and. Then we're going to end stream. Like, I planned this stream to be like 3 hours long, and we're almost at that point. So, yeah. I'm just going to be addressing the comments once again, and then we're going to end stream. Like I said, sorry, but I couldn't get through the whole story. Maybe this Persona 6 will be set in college, I really hope not. They confirmed their official site that urban legends will be one of the main themes of P6. I'm hyped because the rumor race is one of my favorite demon races in the SMT games. That is pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, stopped breathing, woke up in the hospital and had a lethal allergy attack. Damn. God, that doesn't sound fun. I hope you came out of that okay. Can Atlas quit it with this lost media vague bullshit? This isn't cool. I agree. I think they won't pull a Reddit. The characters look like they were inspired by P3. Thank God. And Smelly. The director already said that he would make the remake, oh, you mean the remake to Persona 4, adaptable to modern audiences, including simpler gameplay. Like, fuck you mean simpler? The 100+ hours of story of Persona was the only thing keeping away the normies. Why do you think people LARP Persona so much? Don't give power to the LARPers. And like, the gameplay of Persona is already so simple. Like, Persona, especially compared to actual Shin Megami Tensei, it's not a hard game at all. The fuck do you mean? And also there's like modern audiences bullshit. Like, the game is cooked, guys. The game is cooked. Like, no hope. There's no hope. Like, abandon all hope. Label looks like she does not wash Nikke. No, she doesn't. Like, she definitely doesn't. Persona is already easy as hell. The fuck do you mean the game has to be simpler? That's what I'm saying. Nice shots. Yeah. Raptures are inside the arc. Again? Follow the script away. Okay, sorry. Man, why'd they do that? I'm starting to be happy when they fail. Oh, Nikkei fan cell Pinterest chan. Do you think her and Ui would be friends? The problem is that Ui is just smelly. She's not a gooner, so I think she'd be creeped out. Maybe more than friends. Oi, you stop that. It's like a Hex Maniac do not steal OC. Hey, come on, she's like, especially personality wise, very different from like Hex Maniac, okay? Like, come on. Does she need help to carry all that weight? God damn it. Okay, fine. I'll show you Drake. Calm down. Actually, Drake is one of my most powerful Nikkes now that I'm like looking at it. Cool. Okay, have your Drake here. Lamau, the cat shoes. I think the poser saw the Joker Super Boss, saw, not played, and thought the games are somehow some hardcore shit. Nice AK-47 model. I think you're talking about like label. Cute swimsuits. Big Pew, Rio, where's my favorite Sakupaku-eyed female wannabe villain? She's here. Soul Hackers 2, more like Persona 5.1. No, so comparing Soul Hackers 2 to Persona 5.1 is like an insult to Persona, okay? Like, Soul Hackers is just bad Persona. That's how bad it is. Persona 4 Remake mentioned. Hashtag no Yuri, no Buyman. Yeah, Persona 5 on medium is actually piece easy. And P4 was already much easier than 3-2. Even the hardest boss in the game can be done in one try. The best Persona is 4 OG, not this remake coming out. I'd still say I prefer 3, but anyway. Come on, Ui has so many books, so much access to erotic books, and you're telling me she's not into romantasy. Look, the girls in, like, as much as the community memes on it, the girls in Blue Archive are, for the most part, good girls, okay? Like, let's be real here. This reminds me of how the hardest difficulty in the 3DS Etrian Odyssey games is actually just a normal difficulty from the older DS games. Yeah, they be really, like, making those games super casual. The DS trilogy was kinda hard, but it becomes somewhat easier as you get more skills. Also, one of the main Atlus problems is that they want to turn everything into Persona 5. From a business standpoint, I don't blame them, since like that game was super like successful financially. But on the other hand, like, not only does that kill creativity, but it's also just like not giving them money. Like, they need to realize that not everyone just wants another Persona 5, you know? But then again, they did try something like genuinely creative with like Metaphor Refantasio, and that didn't work either, so what do I know? The worst thing is that Soul Hackers 2 was the one game to bring back the everyone is a wild card thing from the first 2 Persona games. She seems like the type to goon to morning glory me. And it's still ass. You know what? Fair. Yeah, she does look like a female gooner, Big Pew. I'll give you that. You can't be a good girl and shoot it out to monster boys sometimes. You know what? Fair. You got me. You got me good. Oh my god, one of my favorite anime stopped airing nearly a year ago. Time flies. Metaphor was kinda cool, to be honest. I really liked that one, honestly. Maybe Persona 6 would be more like 5, since that was the most popular one. Yeah. So yeah, we're ending stream here. Like, this stream was actually a lot more successful in terms of viewer count than I anticipated. Like, I'm really happy that all you guys showed up and like followed like these stories with me, and I really hope we can do more like things like that in the future. Not next week though. Next week, the like on week stream will be the Serankagura one. We'll do like Serankagura, then Chaos Heads, and then Volcano Princess. That's what we're doing next week. Okay, fine, Teto, fine. I'll prolong the stream just a bit more so we can discuss whatever you want. Like, I'll prolong it for like 10 minutes. Like, that's what you got. In the meantime, you can suggest like Nikke's other than Drake for me to like show on screen. Noted, I have to pay $5 every time I want to see Serenka. That's, I'm not saying that, god damn it. Off topic, but I would like to discuss about Yakuza 8, LED Infinite World. The romance mechanics, and people saying it's problematic that Ichiban gets, okay, please elaborate. What the hell? Alice with her gacha skin, please. Which one was her gacha skin again? Like, are you talking about this one? Okay, I see why you wanted to see this one.
There's so much to prepare.
I'll be honest, I really gonna need some elaboration on what you said, Teto, because that sounds wild.
I'm all out of ingredients.
Okay, genuinely, what does Alice wear down there? You do know that tongs are a thing, right? Like, you can see it's a literal, like, no, tongs are a thing, you know? Like, that's what she is wearing. Like, to go back a bit, like, what she's probably wearing, like, under there is something similar to, let me get something to show you guys. Yeah, okay, she's probably wearing something similar to this down there, you know, just white, you know. So yeah, that's probably it. Big Pew and his like fucking commando fantasies, I swear. Best skin ever, was worth it. But yeah, can anyone like elaborate on this? Like, what are the like romance mechanics in like Yakuza 8, and what's that about a scene where like Ichiban gets raped apparently? Like, if not that, though, like somebody needs to elaborate on that, because like, what the hell? I have something else to say. Let me get like a specific topic here. One sec here, one sec. What the hell? No, this demands too much context. Okay. I was reading this post here, right? Real post folder. Man would honestly rather die alone than date her crush after she has another man's kid. A friend of mine lusted after this girl since high school. She was his absolute dream, but she never gave him the time of day. Last year she had a baby with some deadbeat who left. Suddenly she started pursuing my friend. She's texting him, asking to grab coffee and trying to date him, but he completely turned her down. When I asked why he'd reject his dream girl, he told me he'd rather stay single forever than raise another man's kid after being her backup choice for a decade. He said most men feel the exact same way. It blows my mind that men will give up on their romantic dreams over this. He used to worship her. Now, just because she has a baby, she's completely disqualified. Why is having a child treated like an ultimate deal breaker that erases everything else? And somebody responded, any chick who claims to not understand this is a liar, a retard, or both. If you were spurned only to later be pursued out of sheer desperation, would you seriously even think about accepting? Or would you hold out for someone better, for whom you were their first choice? Very reasonable take here. So yeah, like I just saw this post and it was wild, dude. That's why I wanted to comment on it. Bro dropped the wildest comment and vanished. So in Yakuza 8, Ichiban can romance some female characters in the game. And the thing is, every time he romances a character, there's a cutscene of the characters super crazy for Ichiban and basically forcing themselves on him in a way, like tying him to a bed or straight up doing it on the street. Damn, okay. I mean, that just sounds like typical like Japanese humor. It's just like the super obsessed girl like forcing themselves on the guy. Like, but I can see why normies would be like, oh, super uncomfortable, that kind of shit. When did he get his itchy balls touched? Lol. Show blank gacha skin. Great one too. I got the winter wear with the train. Okay. 1 sec. Usually it's Zoe who ends strings with the out there stuff like the LTG or the Dojin story times. Teto stole your thunder away. They really did, yeah. Like nothing I talk about will ever top that. But yeah, this is like Blun's gacha skin.
My sister is on the train too. See if you can find her.
So yeah, a lot of people asked like, why isn't she wearing anything down there? Why is she straight up in her panties? And the like Chad, director of NIKKE, just said, oh, we're actually inspiring ourselves in like some bottomless styles that we saw recently. Like, motherfucker, no you're not. No woman like dresses like that, okay? Like you know exactly why you designed it like that. That little shit. Well, my mom divorced my dad, so she's in that situation. I mean, I wouldn't agree to date someone if they put me on the back burner and had a kid with someone else. Well, I feel like there's some context missing too. Did the dude make it know that he wanted her, or is this some incel shit? From what the post tells us, obviously we don't have the whole context because like you can't get the whole context for fucking internet stories. But like, it seems like he was actually pursuing her and she didn't give him the time of day. That's what the story makes it seem as, you know? So like, it seems like he was just being pursuing her and getting rejected, you know? That's what it seems like from the story. Well, I got to say, most guys nowadays do not want to take care of someone else's kids. Most guys, period, don't want to take care of someone else's kids. And I mean it, all cutscenes are then indirectly raping Ichiban. It's not explicit, it's actually presented as a joke, very comical. Again, so it's just Japanese humor. The screen goes black and then it comes back with Ichiban on the floor defeated. There's actually a combination of every romance story. Yeah, it just seems like normies reacting badly to normal like Japanese humor. What the fuck is Matrix juice? It's essentially like Elder One sim. Anyway, if he did show that he wanted her, then yeah, I can see the resentment. I'm not saying that it would be wrong for him to say. I'm not saying that it would be wrong for him to say no to her ever. You can say no for any reason, including no reason. Don't know. The skin is so erotic. I want to rip that body stuff. What? Nowadays, dude, since forever, no one is crazy enough to. Okay. Bro, pull the Kojima. Let me find the link. I know it's not a React Slop stream. You can watch it personally. Okay. Believe it or not, there are. And most of them have kids of their own. She breathes through her skin. Explanation. That jiggle is amazing. Okay, then yeah, I wouldn't do that. There's the link. Okay. One second here. Akira, I don't get your point. Are you implying that, like, Blanc is a loli? Like, I'm sorry, but Blanc is not a loli. Like, in any way, shape, or form. Like, I don't know what you're on about. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm a lolicon, and even I'm like, no, this is not it. So yeah, even on that video I just sent you, there are comments complaining about it. I hope Ichiban marries Saiko already so we don't have crap like this again. And this, oh my god, is this bullshit again. This is I feel like it was like a mistake to bring this up on stream. Maybe like that was a bit too serious. So I prefer if we didn't go down like that route of discussion, frankly. Look, Red Hood country wears jean shorts. Ooh, I only saw the train skin and she looks smaller there. I think I'm blind. Is Saiko a man? I don't know. But yeah, this is the skin that like, what's the name? Gummy-gun's talking about. There's the skin for Red Hood, where she has like booty shorts.
One more round. Guess I forgot how this is done.
So, what do you guys think? Yeah or nah? Man, I love Red Hood's gacha skin that I got. The only Red Hood skin that I have is the free one, which is this one. Like, sometimes they're going to do this too for Cinderella. Sometimes they commemorate like the fact that a character won the popularity poll by making a free skin for her. Red Hood won and got this free skin, and now Cinderella won and she's going to get one as well. I just fell to my knees. Her blue and white eyes. Oh my goodness gracious, absolutely yes, I cried. And even saying jokes like that are why male victim. Oh my god, no. Like, can you stop blaming fiction for real world shit? Like, the reason. Ooh, I swear. Not gonna lie, Maxwell should get to the back of the line. Red Hood should be. That's pretty funny that you say that, Big Pew, because actually, like, Red Hood, like, is the only one that really acknowledges the age difference, you know? Red Hood, like, tries making some moves on the commander, but, like, if the commander chooses to, like, respond, he chooses to flirt back, she's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, I was just joking, man. Like, I'm old enough to be your grandma. Like, out of every NIKKE in the arc, she's the only one that actually acknowledges the age difference. Like, Rappy? Like, nah. What? I'm a 100-year-old woman and he's a 20-year-old man? I don't see the issue here. Like, Red Hood is the only one that's like, oh, nah, I am old enough to be your grandmother. Like, we're not doing that. But anyway. Also show Rappy Red Hood skin suit. Her gacha skin is great. Most of the skins in this game are honestly great. Wow, so Red Hood wants to have a sugar baby. That's what I'm... Okay, man, whatever you say. Okay. And even saying jokes like, okay, yeah, the same franchise with the Yakuza man in diapers is going to demoralize actual real victims, I guess. Is really stupid. Honestly, none of that online posturing is actually gonna help victims. It's stupid as fuck. By the way, sorry, OA, for bringing this up. I just wanted to take it off my chest, because people blaming fiction over real life issues infuriate me on a very personal level. By the way, Red Hood is hot. That she is. And no, it's fine. It's on topic, since we usually talk about this kind of stuff. And I think it was good to address it, you know? And yeah, this is like Rappy Red Hood's bikini skin.
Commander, will you accompany me for a swim?
God, she's really bold in this form, I swear. She's a glass cannon. But yeah, my bad, this is the right place to talk about that. That she can tease and he'll react like... then she can tease and he'll react like, no, have the skin of Red Hood, and then the skin is not added. Like, what do you mean? I hope there are no werewolves in chat. Oh wait, just show the full moon. Why is Rappy pre-oiled? Wait, let me, she's not pre-oiled, dude. She's just wet. Like, she just came out of the pool, can't you see? Like, come on, like, you get the point here. I have the skin of Red Hood, and the skin is not added. Wait. No, I'm pretty sure I have it. Like, let's see. Yeah, I do have it. I own it. Like, I can just put her on the skin. Like, what do you mean, like, not added? Like, I actually do have the skin. It's just that I like her original outfit better, you know? Anyway, yeah, but I really have to end stream at some point. So, yeah, unfortunately, that will have to be the last request. The commander has that in his bag. She's wet, she's just... That pool is full. Anyway, so yeah, for real now that we finished that discussion. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys Saturday for the Altered Beast stream. Hopefully this one will go better than like... okay, I see what you meant there. Let's see if this works better this time. Bye.